your background is that your character has lived in Phandalin for some time,
Yep.
and recently this group of brigands,
Okay.
bandits, have kind of moved in, and they're kind of like running the town in a way.
Okay.
And they've been bullying some people. The mayor hasn't done shit about it. Um, and anyway, these group of people went down to the Sleeping Giant where they like to, hang out. Well, actually, first it wasn't even down there. It was actually in the town center. The town when they went out and they were challenged by uh, the Red Cloaks, whatever they were called, um, Red Brands, and they kicked their ass. And you thought
Uh,
that was so cool that these guys stood up for the town, and it looks like then they went to the Sleeping Giant where they hang out and kind of ruffled some feathers up there, and this is when you kind of catch up to them because
yeah.
you're you want to be a hero, and these guys look like they're the right people to get to know.
Excellent. Red brands.
So now you get to introduce your character to these guys, and they can introduce their character to you and what they know.
Well, I am a rogue, of course, and I am a Hadozi, I think that's how it's pronounced. So I kind of look like a medium-sized monkey flying squirrel mixture. So I have dark brown fur, and I kind of have like hanging arm skin, because I can glide if needed if I fall from height. And I'm kind of the quiet type, and don't really answer. I answer direct questions, and I don't really ask too many things. I make assessments myself. So yeah,
So
Okay.
the talkative type, got it.
yeah.
All right, go ahead, Eric. Introduce your character, and then Dan introduce yours, and then yeah, tell them why you're here and what you've been doing.
My name's Manny Bardman. We were hired by Gundren Rockseeker to escort his caravan of goods from Neverwinter to the town here of Phandalin. They rode ahead of us while we guarded the goods, pretty much. And as we were progressing down the road, we found they had been attacked by goblins, and one of them is held captive. And we have not found Gundren, have we?
No.
Got it.
Not
Okay. So yeah, so we came to town here after beating up some goblins and getting the goods back and handing that back to the townspeople. And yeah, looking for the next thing. And then these brigands came and attacked us. And my character is a human bard, and his name is Manny Bardman.
great.
Dan.
And he's giving you that update. The character's name is Brez, a Olin monk. And
So owls and monkeys and men.
Yes.
we had fought, we went over to, was it block? We were on our way out. Our next, we decided to have several tasks at hand done by the red.
You're cutting out, Dan.
Cutting out again.
Yep.
Thing to, okay, see if that works any better.
Yeah, it sounds smoother already.
Yeah, just in sensitivity. I finally got my new headset back.
Good.
Anyways, we red. Oh, what they call them? Red boots,
Brand.
whatever.
Red brands.
Red brand. Yeah, they hang out at the Sleeping Giant. You'll see it there. We were confronted by 4 of them in the town square, and we kind of just easily cleaned the street up with them. And so we decided to head out over to the Sleeping Giant, where we were talking with the barkeep there, and him telling us, they're really a nuisance. They don't pay for anything. They're really giving the town a hard time. And they're based up, their main place is up at Tresender Manor. And I think we were deciding to go up there and finish confronting them. Seems to be, doesn't seem to be too bad of a task for us. So that's where we were headed last I remember.
Cool.
All
Oh, boy.
right. So maybe you should take the little monkey man with you, and
Yeah. Let's do this.
to Tressendar Manor. Is that what I understand?
Yeah.
Were we stopping at the Sleeping Giant along the way? I couldn't. Oh no, that's where
You
we
already
ended
at
up.
there. Yeah, you were talking to the
Right, got it.
bartender.
Uh,
That's how
We
you
talked
got
to the
the information.
bartender. Got it.
Yeah.
I remember now. Sorry.
That's right.
I'm a little distracted tonight, so if I make mistakes, I apologize.
So off to the Tressendar Manor. Well, it's the whole manor is kind of ruined. It's but there is a steps going down to a cellar door. So you go through the cellar door. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but when I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
We're going through the cellar door.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So let me get you guys on here one moment. Players. Okay. I will move you guys on here, and then I will share the area where you can see.
Oh.
Read my notes. I actually copied the notes from last week.
Good, because Coral's not here.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I erased it so you guys can see what's in there now.
Cool.
Oh, okay. So what do you see here? You see the door opens into a 5-foot wide landing that is 15 feet above a large cellar with stone steps ascending to the floor in 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, where walls are lined with kegs and barrels. Now, this VTT, Alex, is extremely simple. You click and drag your character,
Okay.
and that is it.
All right. Okay. Perfect.
Just a quick note too that two of the things, Red Brands had killed one of the gentlemen from the town, and his wife and child are missing.
Oh.
Thale Dendar, local woodcarver, stood up to the Red Brands 10 days ago. Came to his shop and bullied his wife. The ruffians provoked a fight and murdered Thale. Several town folks saw it. The Red Brands grabbed his body. Now his wife, daughter, and son have gone missing, so they are supposed to be up here too.
Okay. So this is a door here.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Correct.
Okay. And is this a door?
It is.
Okay.
Real quick, while we were walking towards the place and getting acquainted, I will told a tale of our bravery in entering such a foreboding place and inspire us with some temporary hit points.
Temporary hit points. How many?
5 at this level.
5. So Alex, you just put that in the temp into the right side of your hit points there.
All right. Perfect. Excellent.
Are we dragging along Caldra?
Oh yeah, I'll be playing her. I
Okay.
just want to make sure that you guys have a balanced party.
Yeah. Okay. So should we go through one of the doors? I could
would like to
sneak.
search the room maybe first.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was just gonna say, search the barrels.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are searching the area. You can either make perception or investigation checks. Either or.
That's a way to start it.
We just roll for that.
Yeah, just for if
Okay.
you're Well, in your D&D Beyond, if you click on your bonus, oh, there you go. So you figured it out.
Yeah. Okay. That works. Yeah.
That was a nat 20 for me, by the way.
Cool.
Nice.
You do think you see something actually in the cistern. It looks like there's like a bag underneath the lip that someone has sunk. And I'm just trying to get annoyed at this VTT already when they don't.
Does it seem like it's attached to something? Is there a string?
Yeah, it's like a
Or is it?
little string attached to like a little sack underneath the water that somebody's been keeping.
Hmm.
Does it seem like it's a trap?
You don't think so?
Rogue, you pick it out of there. You got it.
Yep. Yep. I'll
As I
pick
run
up.
away over
Yep.
here.
Yep. I'll pick up the sack gently.
Yeah, it looks like a waterproof satchel.
Okay. I am gonna open it.
Okay, in the satchel there is a potion of healing.
Okay.
A potion of invisibility. 50 gold, and I believe Dan, you're keeping track of the money, are you?
Yeah.
And a set of ordinary traveling clothing. So one of you should put or somebody should put the potion of healing in your inventory from D&D Beyond, and same with the potion of invisibility. And I'm having, is there something supposed to happen right now? And I'm having issues trying to find getting my
Okay. If you
Uh,
guys
my
don't
monsters.
mind, can I take the healing potion? I'm pretty squishy.
Yes, take
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
heads
break
up.
run.
I'm a bard. I don't heal though. I heal by
Okay.
giving you temporary hit points. That's the
Okay.
best you
why
get.
don't you take? Why don't you take the potion of invisibility? Kenny?
No, I'd say give it to the one of you two, or the wizard maybe.
Okay, at this point, the door
Just add it to mine.
opens, and there are some people there that have heard you guys digging around in the water and saying, "Hey, hey, yeah, you keep that potion. No, you should have that. Yeah, okay." And they come out with a gun to blazing if they had guns, and ready for a fight. It's really weird that you guys moved away. I'm not really sure I'm okay with that. Uh, weren't you
Well, you
weren't
said
you
they were
over
going to be
here?
coming in. I
Weren't
thought you said they were
wasn't
coming
Manny
in
over
here, so I
here?
was.
I'm
No,
what
Yeah.
is that?
I was farther back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was originally here, and then I moved forward. If
I
anything.
was here grabbing the satchel, but I
so
thought
good.
if the bandits were coming in, they would be in front of
Yeah,
me.
they're opening the door, and if they win
Okay.
initiative, they may, murder you. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
So give me a
We'll
moment. I'm
see.
gonna have to build the encounter, and then, oops, I want too many
There's
things.
inspiration, by the way. Then explain that
Oh
one.
yeah, I forgot. You start every night with inspiration,
Okay.
in which you can use inspiration if you fail a D20 roll. And you don't want to fail it, you can use your inspiration to re-roll that, and then you keep
Okay.
whatever your next roll is. You gain inspiration by a level, or the beginning of every game session you get one, or if you do something I find amusing, might give you inspiration. Okay, the encounter
Also,
started.
if you know rules and you rat out your friends, he'll give you inspiration.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah, if you rat out your friends, that's a good way to get inspiration. So go ahead and roll initiative from your character, and it'll auto-populate my little encounter tracker. There's very, very few house rules I use, which will be nice for a newcomer, so they don't have to, learn different sets of rules. But the one house rule I use is that to drink a potion, it is a bonus action,
Okay.
but to give a potion to someone else, it's still an action.
Okay.
So, and that's actually similar to Baldur's Gate was actually, even though I was playing it years ago, that's what gave me the inspiration of that. And I also found out many other DMs actually do the same thing. Oh yeah, I'm rolling initiative for Cauldra. Sorry, I forgot about that. I'm like, oh, who hasn't rolled initiative? Me. All right, so the first person initiative is Brez.
All right. Is in the water.
Brez in the water?
This
Okay.
water is the water seem deep?
Yes.
Well, then I'm gonna run around.
You can fly.
Oh, that's right. I can fly.
Yeah, you're an owl with wings.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over. Yeah, we'll take my first strike. It's them at the door.
A
That would
20
be
is
a
a
20.
hit. Six
6 points of
damage. All
damage.
right.
Bludgeon.
Yeah, you gave him a bloody nose.
And then I'm gonna bonus action unarmed strike.
A 10 is a miss.
And
I didn't hear you, but I'm assuming that ends my turn.
all right. Well,
Is that what you said?
that ends my turn. Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
Caldra is going to move over to here so she can get a little bit better look at that there bandit. And she is... Oh, she's already used a first soul slide. See, okay, good. Good to know. She will... No, I shouldn't cast that yet. I will cast Mind Sliver. Of course I will, because that's what she does. And I will roll a... Is it int save? I've already forgotten.
Instave.
It's int save. Yeah, that's why it's different than most of them. It's an int save instead of a wisdom save. So I fail, and she is going to do 3 points of psychic damage to that bandit, and he gets a minus d4 on his next saving throw. Manny.
Now he gets to make another saving throw with his negative D4 because I'm going to hit him with. You got punched in the face, and now you look better.
And
Vicious
now,
mockery.
and he is upset by that, and his feelings got hurt. How hurt? You tell me. How hurt?
Wisdom save, please.
Yeah, he failed.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
meant. His feeling got hurt.
Okay, hurt. Not super hurt.
Oh, he still thinks that was the worst thing and crawls down and cries himself to death.
That's how it's done. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to tell Dutch, monkeys are awesome, and so are you. Now go kick some ass. And give him a bardic inspiration.
All right, Alex, what that bardic inspiration does that you can add a d6 to a saving throw or attack roll or skill check after you've rolled and go, that's not enough. I'll roll my bardic inspiration, so it's an extra d6.
Okay.
It lasts for 10 minutes, so you do have
Okay.
to eventually use it or it just goes away.
Okay. Sounds good.
Anything else? Oh, he's done?
Oh, I'm done. Manny's
Dutch.
done.
All right. I am going to go after that bandit and use my rapier. And I'm going to use that.
Okay,
to
so
hit
move
him.
up. You'll have to move up to him unless you have a really
Okay.
long reach, which I don't think you do.
I don't. I think I have to be
Yep.
short. I'm going to use my rapier. And
A 22 is a hit.
nice. And I think I didn't say what my damage was.
I don't think it did it? Nope.
Yep, it did. 4
5.
and 1. 5.
5 damage? Okay,
Yep.
It's weird that it didn't show up for me here.
Did you click the thing?
It's on D&D Beyond, it says. So
So does it say 1d4 plus 1 or whatever?
it says to hit 18 plus 4. It says rolled with and then rapier damage 2 by 2 plus 2. And rapier damage is so 1d8 plus 2, 1d6 plus 1. That is probably my. Oh, I think it added my. So I have this Hadozi. I don't know if that's it.
I don't know. Let me look at your character. One sec here.
Yeah. Maybe it's a sneak attack. Do you think it tried rolling the sneak attack without me pushing it?
Well,
Because that wouldn't.
it
I
shouldn't.
wouldn't have sneak attack because I got surprised.
Well, yeah, you didn't have advantage on this on the
Yeah.
attack, so you wouldn't get sneak attack. Plus, no one's within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, because it should have just
So the
been
rapier +4. I think you just click. You're supposed to just click the 1d8 +2 for the damage.
okay. Because I clicked the rapier and then it must have added both. So
Oh, yeah, I didn't see the damage pop up. So
so
this will work
1d8
in.
plus 2.
Yeah, if you
That'd be
just
4 then.
well, no, click on it.
Okay.
Click the
Want me to
1d8
click it
+2.
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
This will work in your favor because that was a pretty low
Okay.
number anyway. So there you go. Now I see that it's 9.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so that was 9 damage to that bandit, and he is bleeding from your wound, but not down.
Okay. I am
Can I give
going.
him some meta advice?
Oh, absolutely. I was going to if you weren't.
Yeah.
You can either try to. I don't know if Darren's going to let you, but you could probably try to squeeze in there. But I don't think
No,
Darren's
I
going to
wouldn't
let
let you.
that maneuver. But you can
No.
always back up so that Brez can get in, or they can come out and make it easier for us to hit them.
If
Okay.
you back out, they will get
Okay.
an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
And I don't think you have disengage yet. Cunning action, yes,
don't.
you do. You do.
He does.
Yeah, you take a bonus action on each of your turns to take the dash, disengage, or hide action. Dash
So I
just
can
means
disengage then, right?
exactly. If you disengage, that means they don't provoke an attack of opportunity. You don't get any extra move, but you've only
Okay.
moved 10 feet, and you still have a lot more after that.
Okay. So I'm going to disengage to about there.
5,
Or is
10,
that
15,
blocking
20,
people?
25, 30. No, you're fine.
Okay. Because I can't go further than that, right? 30 is my
I
movement
think
speed.
30 is your move. I don't know
Yeah.
if you have a flight speed or
Yep.
anything like
He's
that.
got 30.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So you're
Okay.
done.
That ends my turn. Yep.
Okay. This bandit here is going to now move past his bloodied friend and attack Brez with his scimitar. A 15 misses Brez. Brez's AC went up from the last time I looked. Then this bandit here, this guy's in his way, so he actually takes out his crossbow and shoots at Brez. Brez is going to have some cover from the doorway and his friend. A 17 would have hit, but the +2 AC in the cover makes it a miss. And we're back to Brez.
All right. Brez will attack the guy in front of him. That will be a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
And then that's 4 damage, bludgeoning.
Oh, well, he kind of shrugs that blow. That wasn't too tough.
And then I will bonus action unarmed strike.
25 is a hit.
That
Where
is
are all
a
these high
natural.
numbers coming from? What's going on?
That's actually a natural 20.
So that sounds like a crit to me.
It is critical. And that is 10 points of damage.
Wow. Well, it's over for that one.
And that will end my turn.
And that will end your turn. So now it's Caldra's turn. She will move to here so she can see that bandit. She will cast her spell. The bandit will have to make an int save, which it succeeds. So it won't take any damage. She then moves back over there. Manny.
I was just about to say I like it when she goes before me because then I get the
You get the
negative
minus D4.
D4.
Yeah.
But it's
Efficient sorcery.
not this time. I say one time at bandit camp, I saw an idiot. It looked just like you.
This one time
It's
at
just
bandit camp.
mockery. Yeah. So it's a
All right, so
wisdom
that is a
save.
wisdom save. Yeah, he's not smart enough to go to camp. He's not affected.
Boo. That's it. That's all I'll do.
Dutch. Oh, it's a climb
All
speed
right.
you have. That's what you have. Interesting. Cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to that bandit and hit him again with my rapier.
All right, go ahead. Well, you'll move up,
Oh, okay.
and then 21 is a hit. Go ahead and roll for
Okay.
damage.
All right.
8
9.
points of damage. No, I see 8.
It's giving me sneak a point for some reason. Sneak attack damage.
It shouldn't.
I know. I just
Maybe because it doesn't know if you should get it or not, right? Because it doesn't know where you are in the map.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that is enough to slaughter that bandit.
All right.
And
Nice
you guys
job.
have.
Okay.
You finished your
And
first
then
battle. Congratulations.
perfect. Yeah. All right. And then we can investigate the. I mean, I can investigate the room now, right?
You absolutely can. This
Okay.
small storeroom has been converted into living quarters. There's 2 double
Okay.
bunks standing against the wall near the door, while more barrels and crates fill the southern half of the chamber.
Okay.
Loot the bodies.
Loot the bodies. All 3 red brands wear belt pouches holding treasure. I will copy paste this in Discord for you, loot people. There it is. So it's pretty much money and coins they have. Well, coins is money. They have monies. And, of course,
Nice.
dirty scarlet cloaks.
Yeah. Okay.
Caldra is actually over here looking at something as well.
Okay.
She says, I think there's an outline of a door here. She traces her finger around an edge where, it seemed to be that perhaps there is a door that's just hidden.
Kick it in.
Yeah.
I say to the little wizard.
Yeah. Can I investigate it to see if there's a way to open it?
Yeah, absolutely. She will
Okay.
out of her way so you can
Go to this
investigate.
and investigation. You want me to roll investigation?
Yes, please.
Huh.
You could still add your D6 because
Yeah,
I think it hasn't been 10 minutes yet.
You still have your bardic
Okay.
inspiration.
Yeah. So let's do that as well.
So just roll a plain
And
D6. That's the D20 in the bottom left-hand corner. If you click on that, then you can choose the square
2.
D6. There we go. 14.
14.
You feel that if you just push, there's one of the stones. If you push a button, it should open.
I'm pushing it.
All right. A door opens.
Oh no. It's a hallway. How does stealth work? So can I sneak in and just look around the corner?
If you go on your own, you can make a stealth check. If all of you go, it's a group stealth check, which means that only half of you have to succeed the stealth.
Honestly, this is probably one of the stealthiest full parties I've ever seen. Right? We got a monk, a rogue, a bard, and a wizard. None of wearing them heavy armor or any clanky shit. I think we could do good as a group stealth check.
Okay, so everyone roll a
agree.
stealth check, and I take the best 2. Someone take a sleight of hand check. Who are you stealing stuff from?
Whoops.
So there's a 17, 2 13s, and a 12. That's pretty darn good. It's 21, sorry. A 21, 2 13s, and a 12. So you guys are going at 13. So
Okay.
go ahead.
We can just sneak over here and look around the corner. Just
Okay.
peek our head out to the side. Oh man. Can we keep sneaking until we can see something better?
Yeah.
Okay.
You keep the stealth check until something
Yeah.
happens. So I'll
Okay.
move Calder up here.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Brez.
And I will erase what you see here.
Okay.
It's going to take a minute, sorry. Not that you can see all this around the corner, but I'm just doing it ahead of time. Because if I do the description, it might say things that I may not erase. Here we go. Okay. Now, this room. This is a cold breeze softly sighs in this large natural cavern, carrying the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevasse with sloped walls divide the cavern and is flanked by two rough stone columns that support the 20-foot high ceiling. Two arched wooden bridges span the chasm.
Okay.
Do we see or hear anything? Like creatures or anything
You
going on? Any movement?
don't hear anything. Dutch gets something in his mind, like a hideous creature with a big eye. Gets in his mind that it's almost like it's looking at him from somewhere. You get like a glimpse, but it's all in your head.
Oh, like, who's there? No response, I'm assuming.
No.
Me, I'm here.
Okay. And then I'm going to tell the group, I think something's here, but I can't see it. It's hard to explain.
Hey, Brez, I think the new guy's crazy.
No. I mean it. There's something here. I just don't know where. Then so do we see caverns going off on the edges? So more hallways maybe.
Yeah.
I kind of
You
want to
see
go.
a creature kind of come out from underneath that pillar, and it said something that you guys can't understand. I don't think any of you can understand. Does anyone speak Undercommon?
I
Nope.
do.
You do?
I do.
All right. And it says, eats. Is this, did you bring eats? So hungry.
Mm. Brought brought a little food for you if you would like.
Oh, what brings? What brings does it? Is it goblin? Goblin
Oh,
tastes good. Is it little monkey man? Oh, he looks good.
oh.
I can see his
Fortunately, it's just
thoughts.
bread.
Bread. Yuck, nasty bread. No, don't want bread. No. You go get me something good, something that walks, something that thinks.
Does it have to be alive or can it be dead?
Prefer alive, still eat dead.
I would go back and grab one of the bodies and drag it
Ooh,
Drag it back.
drag it
yeah,
out here.
looks very good. Yes, throw it down, throw it down.
I'll throw it down the crevice.
Okay, it skitters down into the crevasse down below, which is about 20 feet down, and he starts just eating the bandit's face. You can see underneath the bridge too. There's some corpses of a couple of goblins and stuff down there.
Oh, good.
While
Brez, what
he's
the
just
All
what the
right,
driving
when
fuck?
down
Brez,
across the
hold on, when
bridge.
Brez tries to cross that bridge, it collapses.
Oh. Oh no.
Actually, wait. No, I think your passive perception is high enough that you actually do notice it. What's your passive perception again?
14.
14. So yeah, you see that the bridge is actually rigged to collapse if you go across it.
Oh,
So you saw it just in time.
guys, don't head over that bridge. It'll collapse on you.
Oh, good to know.
What about the weird fucking thing you just talked to in a weird language and gave a dead body to? Can that help?
No,
Does it know which way we can safely cross?
I'll ask him if he knows. Can is the other bridge safer to cross than this
It's
one here?
it turns around. It's got like a half a hand in its mouth. I don't use bridge. I climb like civilized peoples.
Mm.
Goes back to
Well, I usually
shooting in the
fly,
hand.
but some of my friends need, you know, use the bridge. He doesn't know. He doesn't use the bridges. He
Um,
usually just climbs up and down.
Can you fly us across?
I can.
And Dutch looks like he can just climb down and climb up easily enough if he
Yeah, I
doesn't
can climb.
mind, the
I can,
gross creature north of him.
yeah, I can jump off, glide down to the bottom, and then climb up. I don't know if I can climb very well though.
You have a climb speed, so yes, you can.
I
You
do.
don't even need a check.
Okay.
Oh, I can help Manny and Cauldra.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna fly. Dutch is
We're
gonna
just gonna
jump
Are we
down.
gonna go right across the bridge to fly? We're just gonna go across
Yeah,
that way. Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna
So
glide down,
when you glide
hit the bottom.
down,
Yep.
the Nothic is looks up while you jumps down, and it's like licking its lips, just staring at you with this one eye.
I'm gonna climb up really fast.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that thing does not want me in there.
You
Or
did
does it?
see the
We'll
goblin.
get
When you were down there, you
closer.
saw the dead goblins underneath the bridge. A little bit better. These goblins have like elongated skulls, so they look like different than normal goblins. And they have filthy, haphazard rags. And it looks like they have like, yeah, um, yeah. That's about it. Sorry,
Yeah.
they have definitely longer than normal skulls.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the group what I saw down there. I said, do you guys know what those were?
No.
Nope.
Me either.
Egyptian goblins? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Staircase goes down.
It does.
Yep. I'm gonna do stealth.
You want to roll stealth again?
Yeah,
Stealth
because
again.
it's
Okay.
you guys have stopped stealthing and you're going to stealth
Okay.
again, so this requires new stealth rolls. And I need Caldra's stealth. Where is she?
I don't think you need it.
Wow. Yeah, you guys are man. You guys should be doing the keys to the golden vault with this group.
All right, so I'm gonna go here and see if I can look around the corner.
Okay. Look around the corner. And it goes to another door.
Another door. Okay, I'm gonna quietly make my way to the door and see. Can I tell if it's locked or
How do you,
unlocked?
tell me, please? I mean, a lot of players do this, and I still have yet
Okay.
to hear a good answer. How do you know if a door is locked by looking at it?
Well, I have to touch it, but I don't know if that's an investigation. I think can I like is there a keyhole and a door latch?
If there's a sufficient amount of space between the door and the frame, you would actually be able to see if it is locked, by the
All
way.
right. That sounds better than anyone else has ever said anything. So yeah, go ahead, give it an investigation on the door.
Okay, investigation.
Right? Because you can see some type of latch or mechanism between,
Yeah.
the gap between the door and the,
Yeah, I like that. I like that. You don't find anything on the door, and you don't think it's locked, but you do actually, while you're doing that, you hear some voices coming from the from beyond the door.
Okay. I hear the voices, but can I
And
make out the words
no,
or
make a perception
nope?
check.
Okay.
And Manny thinks
Perception.
that he hears some sort of voices to the south.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't make them out.
can I make a perception check?
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, so neither of you can make out the voices, but there's clearly voices from both coming from both doors.
All right. I'm, without saying words, try and like tap Brez on the shoulder and like get the group to move to fall back a little bit.
All right.
And then I'll whisper that we should only open one door at a time and as quietly as possible, or we can try to do some type of distraction and confuse them. I can try and pass as one of them because I have one of those red branded cloaks. I'm not a bad actor, and maybe trick them into an ambush. We can pull them out all the way out to here, and maybe you can tell your weird one-eyed friend down there, Brez, that if he helps us kill these things, he can have a nice buffet.
Good idea.
I'm gonna go back to our friend back there.
Okay, he's busy sucking the marrow out of the neck.
How would you like some more food? I think we have some people here that are alive, and if you come help us, have them all if you want, all you want.
He looks down at the still mostly body, goes, I have lots of food.
Hmm. You don't want any more? You
That
good for
sounds like
now?
a persuasion check.
Can I aid him?
I didn't hear you talk.
I was feeding him what to say. I was saying, hey, you should go tell your friend he can get an all-you-can-eat buffet. I said that before.
Okay, yeah, all right, I'll allow that. Yeah.
Yoo-hoo.
So you
I
persuaded the
forget
GM to give Brez
a real-life
advantage.
bard. Advantage, right? Just so he gets.
Yeah. So remember to right-click before you and choose advantage before you roll.
And I got a 9.
That's even with advantage.
It's with advantage.
Oh. Yeah.
I have 0 pluses to advantage.
All right. Well,
To,
he's like, no
crazy.
thanks. Got lots here.
Okay.
All right, we're on our own. Should I try and pass as one of them and knock on the door?
Try a perception check on the door.
You already did. You can't hear anything more than there's just voices.
Okay.
Because we're looking at the south door, right? Yeah.
There's voices then behind the north door and the south door.
Okay.
All right. So which door do we want to go to first?
I was thinking the south just because it's closer, sort of,
Yeah.
to the bottom of the stairs.
All right.
All right.
When you guys are ready, I'll open the door.
I'll be ready for you. Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
I'm going to draw my short bow
You're going
in
to
this situation.
The door.
All right. Open the door. Let me. Oh, really? Yeah. There we go. Finally got some things. Yeah, this is the only problem I have with this VTT is I have to refresh all the time to get anywhere. I guess too many people use it. Retry.
I think it might be a DM side.
But it's not like I have bad internet connections. So I don't know what it's about.
Not like you side, like a DM's version side. Does that make sense?
Maybe. Okay, so there are some bugbears in here. I'll put these guys in here, and then I'll explain what you're seeing. This barracks contains 4 roughly built wooden bunks with heaped blankets and dirty dishes scattered about. A strong smell of unwashed bodies and rotten meat fills the air. 4 tall, furry humanoids are lounging in the mess, barking orders at a goblin. Your sudden appearance causes the goblin to faint. And the bugbears look towards you and, what do you want? Birdie. Birdie, come in here and dance. Dance, Birdie. Actually, I don't know if bugbears speak common. Yes, they do.
I will step up like I'm going to dance, and then I will slap him with my stick.
Okay. I'll allow you to get a surprise attack before we roll initiative. But I need to actually create this one here. This is going to be a bugbears and a goblin. Save and run. And all right, I didn't look. What's your attack roll? 14. That's a miss. All right, let's roll for initiative. All right, everyone's rolled for initiative, so we start. And the first person is the goblin, who's unconscious on the floor, fainting after seeing Brez. So next is Brez.
I'm going to ask him, how did you like my dance step? And I will swing the stick again. It's 13.
13 to miss.
And I will bonus action unarmed strike. That's a 23.
23 is a hit.
That'll be 5 points of damage.
5 damage. You got him mad. That's all you did.
Yeah, no, that's all I did is piss him off. I will. It's a free. As a free action, can I yell? There's 4 bugbears in here.
Yep.
And that will.
So you're
end my
yelling
turn.
down the hall, echoing through the place. There are 4 bugbears here, 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 here.
Yeah, why not? It's gonna be a party pretty soon, anyways.
It'll be a TPK party.
Anything else?
And ends my turn.
The no plan survives first contact with the enemy. That's the bugbear's turn. 13 is a miss. The next bugbear moves up here, attacks with his Morning Star. A 18 is a hit. You take 11 points of damage. All right. Then this bugbear comes over here, attacks you with his Morning Star. Misses. And the final bugbear comes over here and attacks with his Morning Star and misses. Cauldra is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go to here. I'm going to check her spells, hoping for a sleep spell. Do I see a sleep spell? I do not. Then she is going to... These aren't good spells. Okay, I'm going to cast Magic Missile on the wounded one. So for 12 points of damage against the bugbear, which makes it bloody, and that's it. Manny.
15, 15. I can see into the room, right?
Yep.
I do have sleep spell, and that's what I cast.
I don't think you have a choice. You're going to have to get Brez in it.
Well, I'll just move in more so I can see better. And if I place it so that it's down here, it won't get Brez.
Okay.
It'll get the goblin and the 2 bugbears.
The goblin's already unconscious, so you don't have to worry about that one.
Cool. So I'm just going to roll the 5d8 manually.
Okay.
Because that's the only way to do it for this. There's no button in D&D Beyond. Come on, high rolls. Oh, shit. I don't even think that's enough.
16. You wasted an action.
Cool. Don't die, Brez. Hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I end my turn.
All right. Dutch.
All right, I am going to go and the one to Brez's right is injured, right? He's the one that's when he hit.
This is the one that is injured.
Okay. I am going to go do a sneak attack with my rapier.
So you're going to go to...
So that is...
You're going to have to move up.
Go.
You can't do your rapier from here. Now,
here.
because you're... Yeah, he's going to get +2 to cover because of through the doorway, but go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
22 is definitely a hit. Roll for damage, including
All
your sneak attack.
right. Then I will do, so it's 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage, plus with the sneak attack, it's a 1d6. I can use it once.
Correct. You
Okay,
bet. Once
perfect.
per turn.
Okay,
10 damage, am I right?
right. Correct.
10 damage. Look at you getting rid of a bugbear.
All right. And then I am going to disengage as my action.
Your bonus action. Got it?
In my bonus action. Yep. So that puts me about right over here again, right?
I don't know.
Right
I
there.
can't remember where you started, so.
I
Yeah,
started
you can-
right. Yeah, I started like
He's
right
good.
5,
here.
10,
So,
15. Yeah, you're fine. No
yeah,
problem.
I'm going to go like kind of right in front of Manny.
Look at you using tactics. This is like your first
Yeah.
D&D game. This is amazing. Good for you. Anything else?
That's it. And my turn.
Okay, the goblin is still unconscious. Breads, who forgot about the plan as soon as he opened the door. What are you doing now?
I am going to bugbear here.
Okay.
First staff.
Hey, 12 is a
Miss
miss.
that. And then I will arm strike. Roll
14 is a miss.
Do you have a potion? I want to drink it.
No, he used an unarmed strike, which is a bonus action for him.
So I am going to. How tall is this room?
10 feet.
I get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, they will give 3 attacks of opportunity.
Yes. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Time for the beatdown. All right. One bugbear misses. Next bugbear misses. Third bugbear. Oh my god, if I add them all up, the d20s all up, I get a 7.
That's amazing.
Isn't
Wow. Yeah.
it?
That's almost as bad as my sleep roll.
Okay, Caldera, none of them are wounded yet, so she's actually going to go for this one. She is going to go for a witch bolt, and she is going to make an attack. That hits the bugbear, so there is a line between her and the bugbear now, and she's used both her slots. Let's make sure I put that. And for this turn, it does 2 points of damage. So that is it. So it doesn't hurt it, but she can use her as long as that is there. She can use that every round to continue to do damage against it. Manny.
I'm gonna move up a little bit and then target this one. And he's got. I tell him the joke, the classic joke about the goblins painting at the bugbear party. And he's got to make a wisdom save against Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay, Tasha's hideous laughter. Here comes the wisdom save. I get a 13. What's the DC?
Damn you. That's what the
13?
DC is. Yep.
All right. Is there any effects for making it, though? Is there any secondary effect?
Nope.
Oh,
It's a save or so. Actually, hang on.
So
Nope.
it sounds like 2 rounds of shit.
Yep. However, I am gonna move up and
If
in a
you
little
do
bit.
that, you will get
Oh,
2
yeah, let's
attacks of
roll.
opportunity.
Never mind.
Yes, Brett put
2.
himself in a very, very bad position.
Nope. Good luck, Liz. And I move back.
Okay. What do you got, Dutch?
I am gonna run over to Brez and give him the healing potion that
Okay.
I just got.
2d4 plus 2.
Do I roll that?
Sure. Yeah, your potion.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2, so there's 1d4, 2d4.
Yeah, we'll just manually in our head do the +2.
7.
All right, Brez, you heal 7 points.
Then I will take that out of my, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
disengage.
Okay.
Because that's my action, right? So
Yeah,
I would
it's your
only have a
action to
bonus
give the
action
potion.
left.
Correct.
Yep. Yep, and I'm gonna disengage. Back to where I was. Cower in the dark.
Cower in the dark. All right, Goblin still unconscious. Brez, what do you got?
I hit that one once. I will actually strike that one with the quarterstaff.
This one, I'm assuming? Oh, it's that one. Okay, split the damage. Good. Always my favorite as a DM. You hit.
So that's
All right. You hit him, but it didn't do much.
8 points. And then I am going to the key point and do Step of the Wind. Disengage.
Okay.
Step out. Slam the door shut.
And slam the door shut. Got it. I
That'll
don't know
end
if
my
that,
turn.
I think that breaks Caldra's Witch Bolt, I believe. Let me just double check.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see. The spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. The spell also ends if the target is ever outside the spell's range or it has total cover from you. You're shutting the door. You hear a cuss from Caldra behind you as it breaks her Witch Bolt.
Right.
Anything else?
That ends my turn.
Okay. This bugbear here then goes over to here, opens the door as a free action, and then attacks you with his Morningstar. And misses. The second bugbear tries to throw a javelin at you. You are going to get cover from the javelin. He misses. This bugbear is trying to attack you through the doorway. You're also going to get cover from the attack. And because of the cover, the Morningstar smashes against the door frame. Caldra, after she finishes cussing out the Alkin, she is now down to her cantrips. So, Mind Sliver it is. The bugbear will attempt to make a intelligence saving throw and succeeds. Manny.
Can I see this one?
Barely.
I don't care how much, but
Yep.
can I see it at all?
Yep.
So I remember the last time I got a door slammed in my face, and getting hit with a vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery. He failed. His feeling is hurt. How hurt is his feeling?
Very.
4. That's like max. However, he has disadvantage on his next attack because of his feelings being hurt.
Yep, and that ends my turn, actually.
Dutch.
All right, I am gonna go and attack. I can see him from where I'm at, right?
Yeah,
From
he's
my
going to have a
height,
cover
yeah.
from the doorway, but you are going to
Yeah.
get the sneak attack because Brez is within 5 feet.
All right, I am gonna attack him with my rapier again, and that is, oh geez, a 1.
Yeah,
Natural 1.
you forgot which end of the rapier is the dangerous end, and you kind of fumble it around a little bit.
Go. And then I'm gonna disengage again.
You don't need to disengage from where you
I
are,
don't?
but no.
Okay.
I mean, technically, he can attack you from there.
Okay.
But you have cover on the door, and quite honestly,
Okay.
why?
So can
would
I
he?
use so I use my bonus action, which is another attack from my short sword.
Oh, an offhand attack? Absolutely.
It says I have 2-weapon fighting for bonus attack.
That's that's an offhand attack. It means you don't get your dex bonus in damage, but yes, I believe you can
Okay.
do that. Rapier
Okay.
is they're both light weapons, right? Yep.
Yep. No, not the rapier, but the short sword is.
Okay, but they both should have light weapons unless you took a feat that says that you actually have the 2-weapon fighting ability.
I
I
think
don't.
I did.
Did
Let me
you?
look at my feats.
I will look at your character sheet to
Thieves
give you
can't
a help.
sneak attack.
To give you a hand here.
Or the
Speed,
fighting
dexterous
style.
feet, glide. I have a dodge.
Uh, where are you? There you are. View. Dutch. Um, you don't have any feats, so that
Okay.
wouldn't be it. So
Okay.
you can only do, even though it says bonus action, the 2-weapon fighting, that
Okay.
everyone has that, but
Okay.
both weapons have to be light weapons for you to be able to use a bonus action to
Oh.
do
Okay.
an attack.
So if I use my short sword first, which is light, then I could do a dagger second, right? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
exactly.
Okay. Okay.
However,
Let's
your
do.
offhand
Yeah, use my
attack
rapier.
doesn't get the
Yeah.
+2 to damage. It only gets the die roll for damage. Just a heads up
Okay.
for that. You
Okay.
can still do a sneak attack with it though, so that's always nice.
Yeah. So I can do a sneak attack then. But I got to roll for damage. So what weapon do I use for the sneak attack?
No, you can use a sneak attack on in any finesse weapon,
Okay.
right? So, but you've
So
missed with your rapier, which means now you have your rapier in hand, so you can't
yeah.
really do a bonus action right now
Okay.
because you've already attacked with your rapier. However,
Okay.
if you put away your rapier and took out your short sword and dagger, then you
Okay.
could do an attack with a short sword and a regular attack, and then do a offhand attack with your dagger as a bonus action. Either one of you only can do one sneak attack per turn, but if either of them hit, they can both deliver a sneak attack, right?
Okay.
So the
That's
bad
what I'm
part
gonna
about
do.
it is
Yeah.
rapiers do more damage. There's a D8, but with the
Okay.
short sword and dagger, you have 2 chances to
I have
attack.
2 chances. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
I'll put away the rapier, whip out my short sword and dagger.
okay.
Okay.
We won't get in
And
the
then
mechanics of the actual doing that
yeah.
because I don't think you actually have enough
Is that
actions to do
that's
it, but that's
probably
fine.
that's
But
probably an action, right?
we're gonna make it happen for you because you dropped
Okay.
your rapier anyway as a free action by fumbling. We'll just
Yep.
say it's not really the rules. So you took out your short sword
Yep.
as your free manipulate, and then you can take out your dagger next round as your free manipulate and be ready to
Okay.
go.
Okay. Okay. All
Heck, we're
right.
not
So
even bending the rules there. Look.
all right, look at that. Yeah. Okay. So short sword.
So not this turn, but next turn you can do that.
Okay. Oh,
Right.
okay.
You've already
Okay.
attacked with your rapier
I've
at
already
least.
attacked. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So that's what I'm doing. That's my action then, right?
Yep.
So, yep. All right.
You're ready
Perfect.
to go for next time.
Okay.
The goblin's still unconscious.
All right.
Brez.
I'll strike the one. 9 misses.
A 9 misses. You're correct. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Oh, I was trying to. I couldn't remember. Flurry of blows. Do I have to, if I had to use a key point?
For earlier blows, you usually do.
Okay, then I can just do an unarmed strike, which is a 20.
That's a hit. 4
And that's
damage.
another 4.
It's looking like your guys' luck is starting to run out.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, so this bugbear is going to try to... What?
This one in the doorway has a D negative, has disadvantage. Just a reminder.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot. Disadvantage attack. I rolled a 20 and a 1.
No way.
Woohoo.
Oh man.
Next guy. He doesn't have a javelin left, but he takes a javelin off of the back of this bugbear and throws his javelin. And the cover again stopped the javelin from coming through. The next bugbear is going to attack with his Morning Star. Again, you're going to have cover, and he misses. Cauldra is going to cast her spell mind sliver against the bugbear. The bugbear rolls a 1. Can you see my bugbear's attacks and stuff?
No.
No, that's too bad. It's actually a 0 is what I got. So,
Wow.
Awesome.
a 0. And she is going to do. You see hers though, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh wow, 2 points of damage. Wow, you guys are just
We
screaming.
are
However, she
rolling
does
great.
get a D4 minus for the next saving throw. And look who's coming up.
Yep. Out of jokes, the bugbear behind you has got a better arm, and yours looks short and stubby because bugbears have long arms. So
Yeah.
viciously mocked.
Viciously mocked. It fails. It's going to take some damage. Its feeling is hurt.
Badly hurt. He doesn't like being called short arms.
Wow. Okay, and he gets disadvantage again. I mean that, and he's actually starting to bleed from the ears.
End turn.
All right, Dutch. Let's try this 2-weapon fighting for you.
All right. So I'm gonna bust out I have my short sword out.
Yep.
I am gonna attack that bugbear that's right in front of Brez with that.
A 21, even with the reach around through the doorway, that is a hit. And you'll get sneak attack on it as well.
Okay. And that will be
6 damage.
6 damage.
Okay, it's still standing. So now you can pull out your dagger to do an offhand attack.
Okay.
As a reminder, the damage will just be a D4. It won't get the bonus of 2.
Okay, but I have to be able to hit him too, or do I just
Yeah,
roll
you have
D4?
to hit him. No, you do have to hit him.
Okay. And a natural 1.
There we go.
Yeah.
So you're pulling out your dagger and you're kind of juggling it with, like a a pen when you're sitting at your desk. That's kind of what you're doing there.
Like, come on, monkey fingers, work.
Monkey fingers. All right, Brez, the bugbear in front of you his ears are bleeding. He's wobbling. All he needs is a good swift kick to knock him down.
See if I can use this. 18.
That is a hit. Is it enough to knock the bugbear down? 6 points of
6
damage.
points of damage.
And he drops.
Nice.
All right.
Hold your ground.
And
No, come on, get in there.
no, I'm not. This one have cover? Or he still
Well, I don't know what this one is. That one definitely has cover on you. Yep. Because you have cover on it, and it saved your bacon once.
Yes, it did. All right. I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay, so this bugbear now, he's run out of javelins. He threw the other guys, so he takes out his Morning Star and charges forward. And that one hits you. You take 11 points of damage. These bugbears hit hard. The other bugbear is going to try to attack you through the doorway again and misses you. Caldra is going to make this guy's ears bleed or something to that effect. 12. What's her DC? I thought it was 12. Now I have to look. Her DC is 12. Why is it so low? Why does she only have a 15 intelligence? Huh. Oh well. Yeah, so it doesn't do anything. Manny.
Man, these bugbears get uglier and uglier. Look at this idiot. And I point at the guy in the front of the door now.
Oh, yeah, his feeling is definitely hurt.
Not enough, but it's something.
2 points
And
of damage,
disadvantage.
and more importantly, it has disadvantage of the next attack. Dutch.
All right, I am going to go in again with my short sword and attack that bugbear.
21 is a hit, even with a cover.
All right. And then I'm going to do piercing damage. I don't know. Sorry, I hit it twice. The first one was what it should have been.
Okay. So I see
7.
13 damage. 7 plus
7
4.
was the first one. Yeah.
Oh, was it even with the sneak attack?
Yeah, with the sneak
Oh,
attack. Yeah,
It's 7.
no.
Okay.
So it's deuce. Yeah, it's
11.
2d6. Yeah, it's 11.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good hit. Unfortunately, he wasn't really injured before, so he still looks fine.
Okay, and I'm going to take my dagger and try to hit him with that if I'm not fumbling it around.
16 would have been a hit, except it's difficult to stab him around the corner, so that stopped you from hitting. Anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Ends my turns. Yeah.
Breads.
Bonus action.
You think you see your own blood on your feathers? Your own blood.
I do. For bonus action, drink a potion.
All right.
Get a potion of healing. Use it.
2d4 plus 2. It might even be in the description of the potion of healing. I don't remember.
I thought. Oh my God! 4 points a day. 4
4
points to heal.
healing.
All right.
And that was your bonus action, so you still have an action.
Gotta hit it.
23
to
is a hit.
Nice.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Well, it is. You've scratched him enough that he is actually starting to bleed.
That'll end my turn.
Okay, the one in front of you is going to get disadvantage on his attack because his feeling was hurt. Another 20 and a 4. So that vicious mockery has saved you on 2 crits so far.
Nice.
The other guy is going to attack with his Morningstar around the corner, and again would have hit you if it wasn't for the cover. Cauldra. So that would have been 2 hits from you, if you're still in the middle of the room. Cauldra is going to cast her cantrip. It fails. I don't remember how much damage her cantrip does. I think it's a D6. There it is.
You should be able to just click the damage in the effect.
3 points of damage, and I have multiple tabs going, so I don't always have her thing. So 3 damage, which wounds him a little bit, but gets a minus D4 on the next saving throw. I wonder who's that going to be.
I say, hey, you know what the best fighter they have over there? That goblin. He's a menace. Not like this jump in the front.
He failed. He's going to take some damage.
1. He'll take 1 damage.
A damage. He did a damage, but he gets disadvantage on his next attack, which is save that Owlkin's life a couple of times now. Dutch.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Dutch? All right.
Dutch's turn.
Same stuff that I always do. Short sword.
Oh, that ain't going to hit.
Totally miss him. All right. And then a bonus action. I can't really get him with the dagger, right?
Yeah, you can.
I can? Okay.
Yeah. Roll high
All
enough.
All right.
That's not going to be high enough.
Dang it.
2 misses. This is the first round you've not done any damage. Oh, I know the rapier did roll a 1 that one time.
Yeah, that was great. Where I dropped my rapier, the one on the ground right now. Yeah.
That's right. Brez.
$18 to hit.
That is a hit.
And we're going to do 7 points of damage.
7. What a solid hit.
Nice.
There is 1 bugbear left. You guys might win. I've seen you shit the bed with the worse odds. Let's see how you do.
I'm actually going to try it on arm strike where he's at.
Where he's at.
Just
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I probably should have stepped up, but that's
You
a miss
probably
anyways.
should have stepped up. Yep. Give some
All right.
room.
Oh no, 7 would have missed either way.
That's right.
All right, in my turn.
End your turn there. Okay. Because now that there's one left, right? It's a bit of a hindrance to Dutch and them fighting the doorway, right? So the bugbear comes up and attacks with the Morning Star and misses. Caldra does her spell and it rolled a 0. So it is a D6 damage, 5 points of damage against the bugbear. And it's a minus D4 on Manny's vicious mockery.
Remember I said that other one was ugly? No. I don't even know what this thing is anymore.
Yeah, he has been mocked. He's going to take some feeling damage. 4 points of feeling damage, and he gets disadvantage on his next attack, and he's also now bleeding. When I say bleeding, by the way, it means that he is less than 50% of health.
That's it.
That's
Time
it.
for
All
the
right.
actual damage dealer to do
The actual
some
damage
stuff.
dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Short sword. Him.
18 is a hit, even with the cover. That's exactly what you needed, by the way. With
All
the
right.
cover.
Oh, great.
That's a hit. 11 damage.
Yep.
Nice job.
And then as a bonus action, I will use my dagger if I roll high enough. So let's see.
Who are you attacking?
The same bugbear.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
oh,
You hit
it's
him.
dead, though.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead, right?
He's
Oh, I didn't know
already
he died.
stopped. He's already dead.
I'm so fast at my attacks, I didn't know I killed him.
That's right. The goblin's starting to stir a little bit, and he looks up at the owl. Ah! And he runs underneath the bed. No hurt, Droop. No.
Oh, is your name Droop? That's amazing.
Oh,
Well, I promise you this. I won't let the owl feed you to that weird one-eyed thing as long as you help us.
All right, you get that's intimidation, and you get it with advantage because he's already terrified of you.
Ooh.
That's a 25, a nat 20.
Oh, sorry. What were you trying to do to him again? What was the question?
I told him we wouldn't feed him to the Nothic as long as he aids us and gives us information.
Oh yeah, well, what you want? Droop will tell. Droop doesn't know much, but Droop will tell. I was wandering in here, looking for parts. Actually, does the goblin speak common? Yes, it does.
Also, does he look like one of the weird ones, by the way?
He does not. He does not look like one of the weird ones.
Okay.
I am part of Scrap Tops, the Goblin clan, known for fixing scrap. So I was coming into here looking for parts for a wagon I needed repairing back home. And then the Cragmaw goblins demanded I join their band. I just want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore.
The Cragmaw goblins, yeah, we kind of kicked their ass.
Oh, good. Oh, yes, the bugbears. These big goblins, big hairy goblins. You wreck them. You're good.
Inside check. Does he actually have like a family and shit? Let's find out.
I
I
got
don't
5 kids to feed.
Yep, I totally believe him. All right. What was your name? Droop?
Droop.
Droop. I say my compatriots. I think Droop's a solid guy. We should maybe escort him out of here, and while we do that, maybe take a rest of our own on the way. Maybe come back in after that.
Oh, that very kind of you. Thank you. Very kind. Oh yes. Um. Don't you want to know more? You're so kind.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up with those weird looking goblins that we saw? Like they had like elongated heads. They don't look like you. You know, you look nice, but there's some we seen with like a weird shaped head.
Um. I I don't I don't know about that. I just know about this place. There's secret doors and traps you might want to know.
Oh yeah, that's definitely useful. Uh, Hang on, do I have pencil and paper? I probably don't, annoyingly. I don't, but maybe he can use this candle and draw a map on the floor with us for us.
Oh, okay. So, when you come in, the room with the bath and and
Yep.
Yes.
and there's a door that goes into a hallway.
Oh, that's how we found that one.
Oh, okay, no, not that secret door. The normal door goes north. Okay, goes into a hall.
Yes.
There's a trap in that hall. All right, there's a trap there, and then past that is a graveyard with skeletons. As long as you're wearing a cloak, those skeletons won't attack you. There's also their boss, Glassstaff, has a secret door that goes into his room from the storeroom north of the cavern with the creepy one-eyed monster.
So there's a secret door north of the creepy one-eyed monster.
Yeah. So Droop did good, right? You could take Droop home? Take me past creepy one-eyed monster?
Yeah. Is there any like stuff in here you can? Is do they have any? Do the bugbears have any hidden stuff in here? Any hidden treasures?
Um,
We would like their treasures. I think we earned it.
yeah, actually, one of the bugbears, Nosk, carries a belt pouch with loots and also has an iron key um, that will unlock or lock all of the locked doors in this place. So I will copy paste that into the. Um, there it is. For those of you that are keeping track of the monies, and this locks and unlocks all the doors in the Red Brand's hideout. So you have a key.
Cool. So what do you guys think? We should get out of here for a bit, recuperate, and then come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely could use that.
Okay, so you take the goblin out, and the Nothic is now just coming up from the ground after finishing his meal. He's looking at the goblin hungrily. Ah! And the
We tell Brez, get up here and tell him that there's some bugbears he can snack on.
okay, excellent. Oh, yums, yums.
But I'll just drag one of the bugbears out and
Okay,
put it
so you
down.
guys can go ahead and do a long rest, a well-deserved long rest. So just click the long rest button, take long rest, confirm. You get all your hit points back. One of your 2 hit dice if you've used it. Your spell slots.
At the end of which I will tell a riveting tale of how we defeated 4 bugbears in a doorway.
5 temporary hit points?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Right.
that saved Brez's life earlier. So
I
you don't do
did.
much damage, but you've been saving the monk with 10 hit
That's what
points and
disadvantage
Vicious
and temporary hit
mockery.
points. Yep.
Yeah.
It's not always about offense. All right, when you're going back in, which direction are you go? You're going this way, by the way, where the goblin went down that tunnel. It goes to a secret tunnel outside of the hideout. Unless you were going to go back to town for a reason, did you want me to switch to the town map or?
I don't see any reason to do that.
No.
Okay. So
Yeah.
when you guys are coming back, which way are you coming? Like, which direction are you guys going to coming back in? Are you coming back
You come
the
back the
tunnel
same way, or we're gonna go
or
the
the
north?
stairs?
Oh, I would say come back to the tunnel.
The
Yeah.
tunnel is kind of what I was thinking too.
Okay. You come back the
Yeah.
tunnels, and then your friend is there going, so full. So many bugbears. Tasty.
And we could help you.
So you said
Do you
Black
have
says.
any?
Go ahead.
You have any words of wisdom for us? Of
Mm.
might help
Don't
us on our
eat
way.
2 bugbears in one sitting.
Ah.
I'll remember that one. All right.
So there's still a doorway over here that we didn't go in. And then the Droop said there's something to the north of us about the glass staff guy. And then there's also the door by where we originally came in. So we got some options here.
So is this a door with the skeletons here?
Oh,
I don't think so from what the Droop said. I think that was over this way.
Okay. Because if we go that way, if we go here, we'll have to grab the cloaks that are in here.
Yeah, I think we all have
I don't have.
enough cloaks for everybody already, I think. And I will have Darren, I have prestidigitation. I will have cleaned them all of blood
Okay.
and grossness, so they're not covered in. Yeah.
Let's.
I think we should clear out this hallway over here on the left.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Dutch, you want to go in first?
Take a listen.
Yeah. I will try to listen and see if I hear voices.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, you actually hear some voices. It sounds like they're in a little bit of a heated argument over some sort of gambling that they're doing.
Ooh.
You believe there's 4 of them.
If he tells me that, I'll say, "Let me go in."
And I will say, yeah, go for it.
I tell you all to don your red cloaks, and I
Okay.
got this.
All right, you got this, do you? Okay, so erase that. Let me find some peoples. Come on, find some peoples. Do I have to refresh? No, I won't. Okay, so I need some. Oh my God, computer. Well, it's not my computer. It's this damn program that. Don't worry. As I said, I like the maps program. I just want it to work. I think that's reasonable. So a couple of bandits and a couple of red brand. There we go. Okay, so there's a red band ruffians at the door, and there's a couple of bandits at the table as well. Several worn tables and chairs are scattered around this large room. Wooden benches are drawn against walls decorated with brown and red draperies, and several ale kegs are propped up and tapped. 4 tough-looking human warriors wearing scarlet cloaks are gathered around one of the tables. A stack of coins and trinkets and heaped upon the table between them. And yeah, they look towards you when you walk in.
It's madness that terrible creature in the cavern is snacking on some of our compatriots. You must come and help.
Wait,
Yeah.
we don't know you. Nice try, buddy. And they are going to actually attack. They recognize that you are not part of the group.
Their perception is that good. I'm wearing the cloak.
Wearing a cloak is not enough.
Cloaks are too clean.
No, it's that they don't recognize you. If you
Yeah.
if you were in your place of work, it's 2 people came in with or 4 people came in with uniforms. They and you don't recognize them. They kind of know it.
I was hoping there was enough of them that they wouldn't know everybody.
True. I understand what you're thinking, and it was actually a good try because there are places in this area where that would work. This is just not one of them. Go ahead and roll initiative. Oh yeah, I have to roll initiative for her too. All right, everyone has rolled initiative. Dutch, you're first.
Ooh. All right. I am going to. Is there one that looks like it's going to be like running towards us or anything, or are they just all sitting there looking at us pointing?
Oh, they've kicked the chairs. They're grabbing their
Okay.
blades.
I am going to this bandit here. I'm going to attack.
Grab and move them so I know which bandit it is. I don't see
Okay.
your cursor, so just you can
Right
grab
there.
them.
Oh,
Okay, you're
okay.
moving forward.
This
Because you
guy
can
right
actually,
here.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So that's the guy
Yep.
you're going to attack. Okay.
Yep. And can I do I have this much distance for a turn? 30.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
each square is 5 feet, so that's 10 feet
Okay.
to go to
5,
him.
10, 15. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to take out my short sword and roll natural 1.
That's a good miss.
And then I'm going to disengage.
Good
So I'm
idea.
pretty squishy.
Excellent idea.
Yeah. I'm going to go right here. Back to where I was. I'm going to try to hit him, and I just kind of spin around like a pirouette, and then I just run back.
Yeah, I think I know. I think I know exactly what you mean. Okay.
Yep, exactly. Oh no, I'm back, and about that size too.
This bandit over here takes out his crossbow and tries to shoot at Dutch.
Okay.
Manny's in the way, so providing cover. And 18. And it still gets past past Manny through the doorway, nothing but Dutch.
Okay.
You take, where is it? 5 points of damage.
And I get a half that because I have the Hadoozy dodge. But I don't take that. It says when you take damage, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d6 plus 2.
Nice.
I can do that 2 per before long rest.
That's amazing. Go ahead and do it then. Roll a d6 plus 2,
Okay.
and we'll see how much it reduces it by. There we go. You don't take any damage. Look at that dodge.
Perfect.
That was pretty cool, I got to say. I haven't seen anyone use that.
Why I chose this class. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This guy, though, he's going to take out his scimitar and move to here and attack Manny with it. Oh, Manny, you got some scimitar. 4 points of damage.
I almost bleeding my own blood.
Severe cuts
job,
the
temporary hit
arts.
points.
Severe cuts the arts. This guy moves up to here, and he is going to take out his short sword and attack you with it. And almost fumble it like Dutch did. And the other guy is also jumps the table and moves to here, now providing cover from the bandit in the back with a crossbow. You jerk, you're in my way. And he stabs you with the short sword for 5 damage. Now you're in your real blood.
Yep, how dare he?
And it's Manny's turn. Manny, the frontline warrior.
Yep, you know me. Yep, casting sleep, so I get all of them.
You bet.
I got a little better than last time, right?
Yes, that was a terrible roll last time.
Almost double. Look at that.
27. This bandit falls. This bandit falls, and that's it. The 2 bandits fall asleep.
Cool.
How long does sleep last? Does it say?
A minute, or until you damage them, or someone uses an action to wake them up.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action yell back to Caldra, slam him with the magics. And she gets a bardic inspiration that she can actually add to her damage roll.
Oh, this is awesome.
Nice.
And then I'll end my turn.
End your turn. All right, Caldra. Now she's got some bonus damage. So she's going to step forward. There's way too much cover for her to do an attack spell. There's just way too much of the way. So she won't. She'll instead magic missile this guy right here. Actually, what? This one, because he's harder to see. So she might as well attack that one. So magic missile, 3, 6, 9, plus a d6 for the bardic inspiration, 5. So 14 damage against that guy, and he is almost dropped. Not quite. Just enough. Soften him up enough for somebody else, and then she kind of ducks around the corner again. Brez.
Rez is going to run up to Manny. And same one that she
Same
just
one.
hit with magic missile.
Look at you using tactics.
And that will be a 23 to hit.
That's a hit. Big
That
hit.
would be 8.
No red brand.
And then I will actually, at one key point, do flurry of blows against this other red brand.
All right, flurry of blows is 2 offhand strikes.
And that's an
18's a
18 to
hit.
hit. First one does 6 points of damage.
6 damage.
And the second one,
13 is a hit.
13,
Yep, these guys are easier to hit than those bugbears
is a
were.
hit.
13's a hit. And 6
And
damage.
so that's another 6 points in.
All right, yeah, he is very injured. He's barely standing.
That will end my turn there.
Well, look at that. After 1 round, you guys have got it down to 1 wounded man. Go ahead, Dutch. All you.
All right, I am going to attack this red brand right here. I'm going to attack him with my short sword.
Okay, you'll obviously have to move into the room to do that.
Oh, yeah.
A little
15?
bit farther. Yeah, I'm moving you.
Okay.
You can't stay moving this. Can't keep in the same area that he is.
Okay.
15 is a hit.
Okay. And that is
10 damage. And you guys wipe them out. Good job.
all right. And then I'm going to disengage back to where I was.
The fight is over. You guys are
What is?
victorious.
But we have 2 bandits still, don't
They
we?
are sleeping.
Oh, okay.
They're
So
sleeping.
You can
Yeah,
do
we
with
can
what you want. With
easily
them.
murder them now.
You
Okay.
can murder hobo them. You can tie them up. You can put them in weird poses.
They didn't fall for my ruse, so I'm murder hoboing.
Murder hobo the bandits.
Yeah.
And then search for loot.
I know.
Oh, I apologize. Even though this went really well, I apologize, Eric. I read only the first sentence of this one, not both sentences of the description. I apologize. I didn't read the however. So,
See?
see, you could have done it, and I apologize for that. But you guys did wipe the floor with them. But yeah, I apologize. Your ruse actually would have worked. I'm a bad DM. Yeah.
I was trying to go in with a forceful entry that would like shock them into not having a moment to think.
There's a lot of coins at that table that's been now knocked over.
You pocket the coin. Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Right.
Dan, you're tracking all that coinage, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go, and is this another door right here? Or
It
do I need to do
is.
investigation? Okay. I am going to put my ear against the door and see if I can hear anything.
Make a perception.
While he's doing that, I'll check the room for other stuff like the barrels and shit.
Sounds good. You don't hear anything on the side of the door.
Okay.
Is it an investigation or perception for me?
Either one. Yeah, you don't find anything really either. Unless you want to drink. There's stuff to drink here.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Kick it in.
Well, we have a key. Can we unlock it? Is there a area to unlock the door?
There is.
Okay. So who's gonna unlock the door and barge in first?
I'll unlock the door and then let you
Okay.
go through.
All right, so you come up and turn the key. You hear a click.
Then can I quietly open the door and look in
Okay.
without swinging it open?
You go to quietly kind of push the door open, and in fact, it is now locked. I was really hoping you were going to try to barge through. Brett's going to lock the door. You try to barge through, but embarrassed. But no,
Boom, fall
Brett's
down.
actually
Unlock it.
locked the door because it never was locked.
All right.
I'll unlock it.
Okay.
All right. Yep. And I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. Then I'm gonna try to quietly open the door and peek in. Okay. Looks like it's a hallway and some stairs and a door on the other side. So we're gonna stealthily walk in. I'll stealthily walk in because I don't see anybody right in the doorway. So I'm just gonna go right here and tell everybody what I see. Come on in. It's fine. Nothing's over
Is
here. I
this
can't-
another doorway to the north? Let's check that out.
Okay.
Well, listen at that door.
Okay, go ahead. You don't hear anything.
Let's
Can't hear you, Dan. You keep cutting out
quietly
all the
try to
time.
open the door.
You gonna open the door?
I'm gonna
Or-
quietly try to open the door. Yeah.
Okay. This room appears to be a wizard's workshop. A large work table is set up with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices, all of them stewing and bubbling away. Bookshelves are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
Is there anything that looks valuable?
You're going to do a
Check
A
the
look
room
through?
for treasures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
You do
search
find-
for any traps or anything?
Sure. You can do investigation. Most of the materials in the room have no value, but 3 bottles hold rare ingredients or reagents: mercury, dragon bile, and powdered nightshade, which could be that could be worth some money. I'll put this in chat. What else you find? There's also some books on. It looks like someone's trying to master the art of brewing potions. There's books and notes scattered around the room, were basically texts on alchemy. If anyone is proficient in Arcana or alchemist supplies, which I believe Caldra is. Yep. She recognizes, he tell that the apparatus is set up to brew a potion of invisibility, but the process has been unsuccessful so far. Among the books is a tome written in Dwarvish. Do any of you
I speak Dwarvish.
You speak Dwarvish, all right.
Yep, that's my one language I speak.
Excellent. The journal is an adventurer named Ermon. It describes the history of the Lost Mine of Phandelver and the Forge of Spells. So this is information that I can copy paste to you now because, let's see, it is the first and second paragraph of chapter 1. Okay, so let me copy paste this into chat. This is story notes, which I can't remember who was keeping those. Could have been Coral. I can't help that.
I actually have notes.
You have no. Oh, you're doing both. Look at you, Dan. Also, in addition, Ermon records that a magic mace named Lightbringer was commissioned by priests of Lathander, the god of dawn, by the mages working with the gnomes and dwarves of the Phandelver Pact. The mace was lost when Wave Echo Cave and its mines vanished from history. I will copy paste that for you as well.
Is Ermon Glassstaff?
You don't know.
Let's search this area for secret doors, just in case.
Okay.
Do we have advantage on it or anything because of the direction of our goblin friend?
Your goblin did not say there was any secret doors here. So,
Okay.
no.
Cool. You said north of the Nothic, and I wasn't 100%
Yeah.
sure of the goblin's sense of direction. So, cool. Listen to this door, maybe?
Sure.
Somebody who's probably good at it. Not, i.e., not me. I'll listen, but probably not very well. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything?
I move back so the owl can listen.
Mm-hmm. You don't hear anything?
Open the door slowly.
Open the door slowly. Okay, the walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk, a matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed. You also notice that there is a secret door ajar right over to the where I kind of opened up a part of the wall there in kind of this area here.
Okay.
Check the desk.
Checking the desk. Various papers and notes are stacked neatly on the desk. There is some mostly consisting of written orders to apothecaries and alchemists in nearby settlements for more materials for the workshop. But you also find a letter rolled up and sealed with a wax symbol in the shape of a spider.
I'm going to open it.
All right, I will copy paste what's in the letter in Discord.
It's not signed.
It is not signed.
Can we do a history check about the name Albrecht or Yarno, whatever it is?
You shouldn't need a history check. All you would need to do is read your notes from the previous week.
It's Glassstaff, right?
No.
Yeah, then I don't remember. Dan has notes.
Spies and nerve tummies.
Oh, silly me. The secret door is actually over here. I made a mistake. Oh, it's actually here. Not here. All right, I'll give you a hint then, Dan. Somebody gave you a quest about it. So, someone had a quest. Sildar was looking for someone.
Sildar.
Sildar was a person that you
A
rescued.
missing gnome,
He
Larno Albrecht, a human wizard, was Sildar's contact in Phandalin.
Ah, there it is.
So we all have notes because you copy paste it right in the Discord for us.
yes.
Yeah.
So the person that Sildar was looking for is in fact Glassstaff.
Interesting.
Huh. All right. You said there was a chest at the bottom of the
At
bed.
the foot of the bed, yes, it is.
I am gonna check it first to see if I see any traps.
Make an investigation check. You don't find any traps.
All right, I'm gonna open it up and see what's in it.
Okay, you open it up. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It has some loots.
Loot.
We'll put that in there.
Wow. Huh.
Okay, at this point, we should take our break. So let's take a 5-minute break and then be back on the hour.
Sounds good.
All right, back in 5.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
I'm back also.
All right. So just waiting for Eric and Dan.
Yeah.
I'm back.
All right. Eric's back. Just waiting for Dan. I hope in the future when they're working on this Matt's program, I hope in the future your guys' POG will actually look like whatever you picked in D&D Beyond. Because I like, some of you have some custom ring around it and stuff like that. So I think it would be really cool if they imported that, which I'm sure it's on their list. They added Witchlight and vampire one.
Strahd.
Curse of Strahd to the Maps program as well.
That's cool. So they haven't forgotten it already.
Yeah, they haven't. They're actually been, cool that they're doing more maps, and I'm all for that. Don't be wrong. But I'm hoping for a little bit more tools and stuff. But honestly, I'm liking it. I hate to say it, but I actually don't even mind that it doesn't snap the grid. Like it doesn't. There's only a couple things I wish it had that I'd be happy with. So I would like a pointer.
My biggest thing is I still question what it's going to be like when you're doing higher level combat and you have all these AOE's going off and conditions and stuff. I think that's going to be where the difficulty lies.
I'm going to need some cones and things like that. I absolutely, you're right. But these are things on their list that they want to do. So I'm happy with that. All right. What now?
I think we gotta look through the secret door.
You look through the secret door, and
because it's ajar, right?
Yep. Yeah. It goes up some steps, like that.
All right.
So is that up and out of the dungeon?
It is not. This is where it goes up. Like it goes up this way to here.
Oh, we're back to this level. Yeah. Let's stealthily move up there. See what's up there.
It just looks like an empty space.
Okay.
Oh, stealth. Okay. Let me roll stealth for Cauldra. So you guys are going at a 21. That's pretty good.
Is there another secret door?
You look for another secret door. Go ahead and you have advantage on the investigation or perception.
Oh, they're up front there. So.
Okay, yeah, you definitely find a secret door to the east of you. East of Brez. You're muted, Dan. I don't know if you've been talking, but you're muted.
I'm going to go ahead and open that door.
Okay, open the door. Oops, that's the wrong button, Darren. That's the erase. There we go. And what you see there, this area is the north end of a large natural cavern, but has been finished with dressed stone blocks and a flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. The cavern continues for some distance to the south. You can make out several passages that open off the larger cavern and what looks like a deep pit or crevasse on the floor. So it's basically describing what's to the south. Well, with pictures, I don't know why it's even necessary to have room descriptions. But
Search the room, I guess. And that's maybe
Searching the
like.
rooms. Wait.
Yep.
Go ahead and make either perception or investigation checks. Most of the provisions and goods here aren't valuable, but you do find some stuff. There's some beaver pelts that you find. So I will put this in chat for the treasure keeper.
40.
40.
I don't know if we can carry that.
40 beaver pelts. Well, it's in a crate. You just, pick it up and move it and put it down before combat. I know how that works.
That's my favorite character you played. Darren played a bard, actually, who instead of a backpack had a chest that he would have to drop down and grab all stuff out of for combat every turn. It was awesome.
So you do find a secret door in that little alcove.
You listen.
However, this creature is coming up and says, "Bosses says I eats you now." And let me get this into an encounter mode here. One moment. Oops, I need to create encounter. I need to find a Nothic.
I'm going to ask him, well, didn't we help you find food?
Bosses says I eats you now. I eats. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Not a good roll when your bonus is equal to your roll,
Yep. All right. You're obviously surprised by this creature going against you, and he is. It's Brez that he's going to focus on with his gaze. Looks with his very strange-looking eye, and Brez will have to make a con save. So not con check, right? Con save is on the bottom there. Okay. Con save 18, success. You don't take any damage. So he was trying to rot your brain from the inside out using his eye, but it didn't work. Calder is next. Oh, good lord. Calder is going to
beat him to it.
move up here, and she's going to attack it with her witch bolt. And she rolls a natural 1. No, that's not a natural 1. It's a 7. So that is a miss. Brez.
Well, I'm sorry that he felt that way. And then I will get swing at him. For a 20.
That's a hit.
That'll be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. You don't think it hit him very much. He says he's a tough little bugger. Kind of a spongy skin. 13 is a miss.
All right. That'll end my turn.
All right. Manny.
Hang on a sec. Okay, I'm within range of this spell. I point my finger at him and yell out Bane, and he's got to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. How about a 5?
Yep, that's perfect. He is Bane.
Does he get a save per turn, or is it just until concentration?
Double checking on a successful. Oh, hang on, I had the wrong spell targeted. Nope, he is boned.
He is boned. Minus D4 on his attacks and saving throws. Okay. Boned he is. Anything else?
I'm going to bonus action inspire Dutch and say, double stab is the way to go, buddy, and give him a bardic inspiration.
So yes, as a reminder, that bardic inspiration you can use for. Can you use it for damage as well, or just attacks?
No, so the way the damage one works only on spell damage,
only
so
on
you can
spells.
only use
Okay.
his on attack rolls.
Got it. Or saving throws.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Dutch, all you.
All right. I'm gonna run up here, and I am going to use my rapier and attack.
Sounds good.
And then I can use my bardic inspiration on this, right?
Yep. You can roll an extra d6 if you want to see if you can get.
I'm going to be nice and say that
Don't bother.
a d6 roll is average of a 3, basically. And if you think a 10 is going to hit, that's the time to use it. If you don't think that's going to be enough, even with a 10, to save it for another time.
I am going to disengage.
Okay.
1, 2, back up.
I don't
30,
know if you have
30.
enough move. 10, 20. Yeah.
At 30, right? Is that 1? So this
Each
is
square is 5 feet.
10, 15, 20.
Yep.
25. So 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
No, disengage doesn't give you more movement.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Okay.
The dash action does, but the
Okay.
disengage does not. Disengage just allows you to move without provoking attack of opportunity.
So you can still move away, but only your 10 feet that you have left.
Yeah. So you only have 10 feet left, so you can still disengage and move away 10 feet.
Okay. Go hide up here.
Yeah.
I'll keep Brez in my line of sight, so he's kind of like a shield.
That's right.
For anything shooting towards him. Thanks, buddy.
Only one without armor, and I'm the shield.
That's right. You still have the highest AC in the group with no armor. Okay, this creature is going to now use his claws to attack Brez.
Mine is a d4 on those attack rolls.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. That was terrible. He missed twice, thinking that clawing is probably not the right thing to do. Caldra has already used a spell slot for this, so I don't know if she can use another one. Maybe she will. How many spell slots do I have? Yeah, so... Yep, she's still going to try another Witch Bolt. And 13, huh? 13 is a miss. Okay, that's a wasted turn for her again. Good, good. Brez.
First F again. You said he doesn't take.
Sorry, you're cutting out a whole bunch, but I see that you rolled a hit and you rolled a 19 was a hit and 4 damage.
Still didn't do much damage.
4 damage is not very much, no.
Look like.
Again, you're cutting out, but I see that you rolled a hit and an unarmed strike and you missed.
That's a 9. My turn.
Okay. Manny.
I'm a little afraid of this guy, so I'm not going to move up closer like I normally would in this situation. But I'm instead going to mock him and say, "Is there other eye in your ass?" And mock him.
All right, that is a wisdom saving throw. That's 15.
Does not need to understand my language.
Does not. I need to roll another d4 to get away from that. It's 4, so that went from a 15 to an 11.
Perfect. So here's some mocking damage, and that did pretty good.
4 damage. So he has not only is he minus a d4, he has a disadvantage on his next attack.
Yep, and that ends my turn.
All right. Dutch.
All right. I am going to make my way over to him again, and I am going to do the rapier attack.
The rapier.
Come on, baby. 15.
15 is a hit.
All right.
15 damage. Whoa, okay, he's
Yeah.
bleeding now. He is bleeding.
And I will disengage.
Disengage. Okay, its turn. It really didn't like that stab. That was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage for a second level character, I gotta say. It looks towards you now and gives you the evil eye, which means you have to make a con save. The con save is your saving throws part. So, oh, there we go. A 9. That is a.
You can add your bardic inspiration.
You can add
Yep.
your bardic inspiration. Yep. So if
Which
you
I
want
will
Or
do.
use your regular inspiration as well if you needed to.
So go ahead and roll a d6 to add to your 9.
Okay.
3. So that's a 12. The bard does it again. You take no damage.
Haha. Nice.
All right, Calder's tired of this crap of doing attack rolls with wasting spell slots, so she is just going to use her cantrip, which gives it an int save. It fails the int save, so she does a d6 psychic damage. 1. Only 1. But it has a minus d4 on, actually minus 2d4 on its next saving throw because they stack. Brez.
That is brutal.
Dan? Dan, you there? Oh, okay. Well, I see attack rolls. 9 is a miss.
I think we need to GoFundMe for Dan's mic.
Also a miss. Wiggle your character if you're done your turn. There, excellent. Done your turn. Thank you. Manny's turn.
Taking advantage of that horrible disadvantage situation it has with the saving throws, I'm going to mock it and say, man, you should go back in the ditch. I think it's where you belong.
Okay, so I rolled a nat 20. However, that's not an automatic success. So now I have to minus 2d4.
Oh, man.
Minus 5, 15.
Nope.
Wow.
That
Okay.
was not a good mock.
That was good, not a good luck. Anything else?
Yeah, I will once again inspire the rogue and say, I've never seen damage like that.
All right, Dutch gets another d6 inspiration to use as he wishes.
All right. I am going to move there with my rapier attack.
Oh, that's definitely a miss.
Yeah, it is. And then, yeah, I'm gonna run away and hide again.
Okay.
Disengage.
Okay. He is actually going to move to here. He's going to take one swipe at Brez with its claw. And misses. And one claw on Dutch. And misses. Wow, this guy's terrible. Caldra is going to use her cantrip. It makes it save and doesn't take any damage. Brez.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Loud
Hello?
and clear.
Okay. All right. Back with
14 is a miss.
4 bonus action, 17 to hit.
17 is a hit. 6 damage.
And that'll end my turn.
Manny.
Feeling brave and cocky, I'm going to run in, draw my rapier, and take a stab. I never have a weapon equipped until I need to use one, so I draw it and attack.
That's a hit.
Ooh, max damage.
Wow.
Gotta love it.
Ooh,
The
nice.
See, this
bard
is how you
comes
do
in
it.
and gets his hands dirty.
Easy, yes.
It's dead. You killed my Nautic.
Stabbed it right in the eye.
You bastards.
Dang it. That's what you get turning on us like
Nothing on the squishy thing.
Nothing
Yeah.
on the squishy thing.
Here, I was nice enough to get him food.
that.
He was disposing of the evidence. He was still useful.
That's true.
Oh yeah, secret door.
Yeah. Is there loot on the Nothic? I'm assuming not.
No, no loot on the creature.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Want to go through the door first, or you want me to go?
You.
It's up to you two because we are not going first. The
Yeah, I mean,
casters don't go first.
Yeah.
I'll go quietly through the door.
Okay. So, the door. Yeah, the door to the east is there's an exit because it's locked.
Okay.
And there's a door to the south.
Ah, so you can see.
Yeah, well, that's just because of the map. That's all.
I know. I was just teasing you to annoy you.
Oh, I have that key. I try to unlock the door.
Sure. You unlock the door.
I might as well go through that door.
Yeah, go for it. I motioned for Kelder to come over, and I drag her up behind me.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, another reason why I'm going to like this place, the players can move the NPC along. I love it. Racks of weapons line the walls of the chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts. A dozen dirty red cloaks hang from hooks by the door.
Go investigate this room.
So there is a
Anything?
bunch of weapons here. I don't know if you guys want them or not, but you do find some crossbows that look a little nicer than the other ones. Well, I'll put the whole thing in chat there. Whether you're actually taking all of it, it's totally up to you guys. But there is some, yep, nice short swords and nice crossbows in there.
I'm gonna ditch my short bow and grab a crossbow.
Pick up one of them nice crossbows.
And then, if it's okay with the group, I'm gonna grab the short sword.
So you can have fight with 2 short swords. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Plus, again,
Yeah.
the short swords look nice. Why don't you take 2 of them? Oh, there's only
Yeah.
a short sword, right?
It's only one, yeah.
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 One nice one.
Yep. One nice one. Yep.
It's a light
Short sword.
crossbow, right?
It's a light crossbow, yep. And there's tons of bolts too, right? Quivers and bolts. I guess it's
Short
cases.
sword with semi-precious stones in it.
Yeah, that's what Dutch just took. Yeah.
2 matching crossbows, woodwork inlaid with silver.
Yep. And Manny took one of those. They want to use them, but they're cool looking.
The bard's definitely going to use this shiny weapon because how else would I roll?
That's right.
Just don't know if those. I can use a short sword.
Do you want the short sword?
Oh, you keep it. It's
There's other
sure?
short swords in there.
Yeah, I got the fancy one with the inlays.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then I'm just trying to remember what other simple weapons are.
I don't know, Monk. Dan, this is the first time you use a monk, and you usually use someone who carries a bunch of weapons. It'll be kind of
I
interesting to see
know.
how this goes.
I can actually take a light crossbow. I'm going to take one of those crossbows inlaid with silver.
Yep. So you take another fancy crossbow.
Yeah, I'm going to take a fancy crossbow and then quiver of bolts.
Sounds good. All those things you can add on your character sheet from D&D Beyond.
Okay. All right. Oh, don't find any secret doors into this room, out of this room.
Not with that search roll.
Not with that one either.
Performance. Well, you do a very bad Ukolo. Ricola.
Oh.
You know what?
Just as bad.
You can't find. Yeah, you can't find the. You can't find the tune.
I'm
well,
lucky to find the door.
well, he's distracted by shiny weapons. I'm gonna go listen to the door. Maybe.
You don't hear anything.
It's quiet in there. You got it, Dutch.
All right, I will open the door
Okay.
and peek in.
Race, and then I will add some tokens for a moment here. I said I'm going to add some tokens.
As a reminder to the DM, I informed everybody before the room over here, where we fought the poker players, to put our red cloaks on.
Okay, so there's going to be some skeletons hanging around at the walls. There's one there. 3 large stone sarcophagi stand within this desolate crypt, and 6 skeletons in rusty mail are propped against the walls as if guarding the place. False columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees. The double door in the southeast corner is sheathed in tarnished copper plate. So this one over here is the one in tarnished copper plate.
Oh boy. I walk in cautiously and see what happens.
Well, you're wearing a red cloak. They don't seem to do anything.
Yeah.
All right. Gentlemen, as you were, I say to the
Yep.
skeletons.
Yep. And I'm going to ask, do you guys remember if he said the doors had booby traps on them or traps, or was it something else? I can't remember.
I think it was before this room there was a trap. If we came
Okay.
the other way from
Okay.
like if we had come in from, over here.
Yeah, so if we went north from where you're at right now, this door right here, this would have been booby trapped just north of there. Okay.
I think that's what the goblin said.
Okay.
All right. Wrote down correctly what he said.
Okay. I see a door up here at the top.
I wave Brez and Caldra in. It's fine.
Just wear your cloaks. They're friendly.
I'll have my cloak on as I go through the room.
Yeah, so you want to go up to the top right door?
Yeah. I want to go through this door here. So I'm going to open the door.
open the door. Okay. And then I will add some things. Oh, come on. There is. And then, oops, spell better, Darren. This long room is partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and the south. Filthy straw lines the floors of those cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of human women are held in the cell to the south, while a human boy is confined to the north. So these guys are standing guard, and they look towards you. And who are you?
I'll run up. The next shift. We're here to relieve you.
Yes.
We don't know you.
Yeah, you do. You just haven't met us yet. We're new.
New recruit.
Curse you
new
for
recruits.
me showing you that description. Give yourself deception, and you get advantage because the skeletons never attacked you.
So do we hit a certain button for that?
I got it.
It's the person talking that
okay.
does it. Yeah. So okay. All right then. You guys are strange looking. I gotta say.
So's your mom.
Is that a vicious mockery?
No. I mean, it is, but no. Now I was gonna do something. I'm not gonna. I had the idea of sleight of hand trying to pull his cloak off. I'm not gonna do that because I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell everybody I don't think we have much time here because they're gonna see the bodies and come after us again.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Are you people okay?
And I'm gonna talk to the boy.
Yeah. So the 3 human imprisoned here are Myrna Dendrar and her teenage children, 13-year-old Nars and 8-year-old Nilsa. So I will copy paste their names into the chat. A couple days ago, the Red Brands murdered Myrna's husband Thel. The gang was going to kill them, but Myrna promised that wealthy relatives in Neverwinter would pay a substantial sum for her and her children's safe return. So the Red Brands have kept the Dendrars here while they develop a ransom plan. The Dendrars are grateful for you rescuing them. I'm assuming you're rescuing them. Are you not rescuing them? You might be like, hey.
Yep. My first question then is, when the Red Brands took you in here, did they escort you past the skeletons?
They
unharmed?
did. They did.
Okay.
So they can't produce. Yeah. They know that the boss is a wizard, and that he has tall, furry monsters with big ears working for him. But you already fought the bugbears. She doesn't have anything immediately to offer you as reward, but Myrna tells you that she might know where a valuable heirloom is hidden. When she was a young girl, she and her family fled from the town of Thundertree after undead overran the place. Her family has an herb and alchemy shop inside, which is an emerald necklace in a case hidden beneath a section of storage shelves. She never dared return to retrieve it. The shop was in the southeast part of Thundertree. So I will copy paste that information into chat.
How far is that?
Thundertree? It's on. I don't want to switch maps.
Yes, you could just,
I think it's a couple
DM.
days away, if I remember.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get these people out of here.
Yeah. So
We got
can
that
we?
key.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna unlock the doors.
Unlock the doors, you get them out. Yay!
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we should go this way, but we should
Yeah.
also maybe the road can go in the front because there's going to be traps between here and the front door.
Yep. I will do that. So go here,
Mhm.
and then check the door for a trap.
Sure, it's an investigation.
$12.
You don't find traps.
Okay.
Here's a question for you, Darren. With bards, I have like half proficiency with every skill.
Yep. Jack of all trades.
Yeah. Does that allow me to give aid in all of them?
Yes.
So I will be aiding him in all of his checks as he
Okay.
looks for traps.
So then
Cool.
you get advantage in investigation, so you can go ahead and make another investigation check. $16. You still don't find any traps.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna first try to open the doors and see if they're locked or not, because all right, they aren't. So yep. And then I'm gonna carefully walk in this room and then do another investigation for traps.
Thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double door in the west end of the hall is sheathed in copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel adorns the door. The family, by the way, is saying, "We didn't go this way," and then the children are crying because of the skeleton standing there.
I'll assure them this. I promise you, we can get you out of here. They said they went past the skeletons, all right? Didn't we? I asked
They said they
specifically
went this
that.
way.
Oh, okay.
They never
We'll be
went down
fine.
the
I
hall.
promise.
Okay.
It's okay. Yep. Do I need to make a persuasion check?
No, you're
Okay.
good. So Dutch needs to make
Investigation.
another investigation. This time with advantage. If you right click, then
Oh,
you'll see it
sorry.
pop up. Well, just
Okay.
20 is good.
Yeah, I'll just do.
But I mean, just
one.
so you can try it. Just
Right
go ahead and
click. Yeah.
right click, and you'll see it come up with advantage or disadvantage.
Click.
Yeah, so that's how it looks like that. You do actually find something right in this square here, this big 10 by 10 area. You see that
What's
there
the area?
is
Is it this area? This area?
this area here that I'm moving you around in.
Okay. I don't see me moving. Can you move me again?
Okay, I'll move somebody else. This one.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
There is looks like the tiles and timbers are rigged to collapse.
Okay.
You could get
On
around
the
them,
ground.
yeah, so it looks like a
Okay.
pit. So
Okay.
you could get around it, but it would take an acrobatics check to kind of skirt around the edges.
Can you disable the trap?
No, it's just a bunch of loose timbers and stuff, so there's no way to disable it.
And I can't grab my rope and try to make, like an Indiana Jones type thing and manipulate it and make a rope so we can swing across.
There's nothing to tie the rope in the ceiling to, though.
Dang it. Okay.
You could just go the other way.
I have pitons, I
Wow.
Sure.
think.
I was trying to avoid interacting with the group we lied to. And
I
now we
do
have
have-
to take out the prisoners.
Yeah. And I do have pitons. I don't know if that helps at all. So I could maybe rig something to help us go across with the pitons. I don't know. Is that possible?
Well, you would still you could bang a piton on this side, but then you would have to get to the other side. So you would still need to make an acrobatics check to get past the pit to be able
Okay.
to make it so other people can make it safely. But also, do you want the women and children to go across that?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we probably can't do that. Yep. New plan. We'll go out this way.
Okay.
Do I see the others yet? I've taking my time to look ahead.
Yeah.
Try to look
Yeah.
for them.
You don't see them.
Would just head straight south.
The family is, yeah, when you guys go south past here, past the crevasse, the family shrieks in horror as they see that their father or husband remains are in the bottom of that crevasse. It's
I
underneath
do my
the,
best to console them.
yeah, underneath the northern bridge. He's kind of a crump there.
And say, well, we must cling on to the lives that we still have and make haste to get out of here.
Okay. So you guys,
Did we find the remains of Arno?
remains.
Just the letter will do.
You don't believe he left. You believe that open secret door had something to do with him getting the crap out of here.
Okay. Sildar asked characters to investigate the manor and the surrounding area to bring back Larno or what's left of him if he's dead.
Okay, so I know.
Go ahead.
Do you know who Larno is now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you cross this bridge here, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. This bridge is fine to cross. All right, so you cross the bridge, go out through the tunnel, and escape back to Phandalin. Congratulations, you guys gain a level.
All right.
I will change Calder's level. Other than that, I'm not going to obviously pick any of her stuff because that is up to her.
Would she have wanted any of that, the crossbow or anything?
I highly doubt it. So also leveling, you may want to sell some stuffs here in town and maybe buy some stuffs in town. Some of you may want to improve your armor or whatever. Did you want to do that in between game sessions, Dan? All the value or?
I've got all the values that we have.
Already? Excellent.
See, there's like, once we sell everything, the pelts and the garnets and the rubies and everything, it's 512 gold.
512?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is 296 in silver.
Oh, you didn't do the math then.
I didn't, couldn't remember how to transfer.
10. It's decimals.
10. It would be 30 gold, basically. That column. So that's another 30 gold. Then the copper was 10.
It's 10 copper to silver, 10 silver to a gold. So it's 100 copper to a gold.
Copper to a gold. Yeah,
Yeah.
1 gold.
So how much does each person get?
Uh, 181.
181 gold. Okay. I will add it to her character. Actually, I'll do it. Give her 18 platinum and 1 gold. That's easiest.
Did you divide it by 3 or 4?
3. I divided by 3 because you say you don't take money, right?
Yes.
You know how to add gold to your character, Alex?
Yep, I added
Perfect.
181, right?
Yep, 181.
Yep.
So for shopping here, as far as regular gear, it's anything up to 25 gold, so they don't have healing potions. So,
Okay.
but anything up to 25 gold you can buy here. And as far as armor and weapons, you can buy that here as well. So if you wanted to upgrade to stud leather or whatever, they have that.
Yeah,
stuff
what's light armor? Is that, I mean, what's the max you can go for light armor? Like leather,
studded leather, unless you
Okay.
find like a mithril, like an
Okay.
elven shirt or something like that.
Okay, but common is what we're looking at, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're looking at
Okay.
pretty much stud leather is the best you can get.
Yep. I'm gonna buy studded leather armor.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Studded.
Nothing really for me to buy.
Studded leather armor. Okay, and that's 25 gold, you said?
Did I? No, anything up to 25 gold you can buy here. So if you go into manage inventory and you search for studded leather,
Okay.
I believe you can also use like filter by armor, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you just click add to equipment, and then you'll have to manually remove the 45 gold.
45 gold. Okay.
Yeah. The armor and weapons, that it doesn't have a maximum 25. Just the regular gear has a maximum 25. So as long as you have 45 gold to spend, you can get your stud leather and put it on.
Okay. All right. Okay. Goes down to.
Remember to level yourself up to level 3 too as well.
Yeah.
And you get to
We're
pick
giving
a
ourselves a
subclass.
long rest, by the way.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you guys can rest here for the night.
So
6 temporary hit points, by the way.
Ooh, 6 temporary hit points.
Ooh, I am going for the soul knife.
Soul knife. That's a little
Yeah.
complicated one.
my favorite.
I heard though it is pretty good.
It is pretty good. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
So
Unless you're fighting constructs.
Yeah.
I've been. All right, I'm going to ask this polling question. Open hand or mercy, or any other suggestions?
For subclass for monk?
Yeah. You know my style of playing, but
I don't know the monk subclasses very well, to be honest.
I don't know. I will say that open hand is the monkiest monk, and if you like using flurry of blows, that's probably the best one. If you don't really care about flurry of blows, like do other stuff, it's not very good because your main feature at level 3 is boosting the stuff you can do with flurry of blows.
I thought about
And
medicine because it was it's the wisdom or the healing. Was the only way of the mercy. The open hand I liked, and then I looked at the Kensi, because that deals with weapons.
Do you think soul knife is a little too complicated for someone like me?
It can be.
Yeah.
But it's also really good though. So I mean that's
Yeah.
the tough thing is that it can be a little tricky.
Yeah.
But rogues overall, I mean, aren't that difficult to play anyway. So
Yeah.
uh,
And I think if I go to Arcane Trickster, I'd start doing
that's
spells, and I don't
harder.
really want to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Arcane Trickster is actually harder.
Yeah.
It's probably the hardest one of them all.
Yeah.
Assassination is easiest mechanically, though sometimes it's difficult to get your assassinations in.
Okay.
Thieves are probably the easiest one, but it's also, as far as combat goes, thieves aren't the best combat rogues. They're the
Yeah.
best kind of rogues that you would have, let's say, in a heist type situation.
Okay.
So I mean, I say give it a shot. Why not? I
Yeah.
mean, it is like the psychic throwing daggers can be a little like their special abilities they get from them can be a little complicated, but
Yeah.
and they're also they're very tricky on the way they word their things, how the dagger disappears and so on. Your bonus action of your offhand you can only do, with your main action. It's yeah. So to
Yeah.
get like a hasted I think a hasted action you're allowed. Yeah, but
Yeah.
if
And
you
then
ever yeah, so
yeah, there's like the recovery where you have a bonus action, you gain 1 expended psionic energy die.
Yeah.
That's that stuff's. I'll just read about it and figure it out. I mean, I got another week, right? So,
Oh, we're
or
still playing
however
for
long.
another hour.
Oh
But,
yeah, yeah. I
yeah.
mean, but I got time to study it, so I don't have to
Yeah.
learn it tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So okay, I'm just gonna do it. Why not?
Why not? If that's the one that
Yeah,
you put your mind to, I say go for it.
yeah. Seems fun.
I went for lore bard,
Oh, lore.
unsurprisingly.
Lore.
Yeah,
It's a great bard.
and it's perfect for this character.
Yeah.
I took an offensive spell.
What?
I know it's shocking, but I thought it would be useful. I took shatter,
Shadow is very, very good.
and
Extremely
to
good.
piss you off, I took silence.
Oh, yeah, that'll piss me off.
Yep.
Yeah, actually playing a lore bard in Baldur's Gate 3 just right now. I just got level 3 lore bard with shatter. The
That's
vicious
the way to
mockery
go.
in Baldur's Gate is kind of funny because he actually yells out insults when he does it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, where to now, guys? What you doing?
Get the family back home
Family
first
back
priority.
home. Excellent.
Yep. And was that all one family, or was that kid from another family?
No, it was all one family.
Okay. I didn't know
This
why they kept it separate.
this is where you would be looking at your story notes and your quests that you have picked up.
Um, so there was for the Cragmaw goblins, so the Cragmaw castles. Eldar offered us 500 gold reward if we locate the castle, drive off the band's leader. Uh, Harbin, he's looking for someone to head east off the Tribor Trail, where marauders have attacked several caravans near Tor. Most recent victims that at least one strange goblin accompanied the marauders, who consists of at least one ogre and some bugbears. Harbor is offering 100 gold contract to any group that can drive off the marauders and the goblin. And your superiors have asked her to undertake a delicate mission. They wanted to persuade a dangerous banshee named Agatha to answer a question about a spell book. Barely underestimated Agatha's wrath when she attempted to approach the banshee.
So I switched to the map
Live.
because there are, those are things that we're mentioning on that map. Is there any more
Yep. So
quests? Any more quests you picked up?
Uh, I'm trying to read my notes off as quick as I can. Carp found a secret tunnel. Arn Itters met the orchard keeper as a former adventurer. Elsa brags about her sister Gwen, who is a scholar of Neverwinter. Lamar, human mind, and marauders have been attacking great caverns on the east end of the Tribor Trail. Town master is looking for somebody to run him off. And Carp found a secret tunnel in the woods, but the red bands almost caught him. Also saw weird goblins hanging around.
So also, I'm going to switch back to Phandalin here. The secret tunnel, obviously, was the one that went into Trestar Manor, which you guys have been using now. But there may be other places in Phandalin you also may want to go visit. I'm not sure.
just looking at the map for a second here. I want to go check in the sleeping giant. I want to check on our bartender friend.
Oh yeah, he's quite happy that business as usual. Well, kind of usual. People may slowly start coming back to the sleeping giant now that the red brands are done.
And then check with the town master then about the Red Brand situation, and that we've, routed them out.
Town Master's Hall. Okay, let's see. Well, Sildar would like to know what happened with if you found Larno Albric or if you managed to capture Glassstaff.
I say to Sildar we should speak about that privately, not
Okay,
not in front of a bunch of people.
gotcha.
So as the town master seemed to think about the Red Brand's gone.
He's quite happy that you guys did that. Great, great, absolutely. You got rid of them. Fantastic. You guys are definitely upstanding citizens. If you're looking for a reward, there isn't one.
Damn it. Yeah, so if we could pull Sildar aside.
Yep.
Maybe even outside, not in the town hall, tell him that the two people are actually one and the same. That
He is
Glassstaff is
shocked
Lardo.
and appalled. Both shocked and appalled. So he does. He is saddened that he managed to get away. But he will give you guys a bit of for the information. He'll give you guys 25 gold pieces each. And I'll add that on to Coral's character. We'll just do that just right now. Add 2 platinum, 5 gold. There we go.
Well, thank you for that. Sorry for the bad news. Does he heard anything about Cragmaw Castle in the interim?
No, he did not. So he says, I mean, they know the where, like around where it is, but they don't know for sure. Like, so he thinks they should, if you wander around the woods, maybe you'll find some goblins.
I think we should not go there quite yet. That seems dangerous.
Yeah.
Want to do some of those little side quests for like the locals, maybe?
Yeah.
So you want me to switch back to the Phandalin region?
Yep. Please.
Okay.
So
What about marauders have been attacking trade caravans on the east end of Tribord Trail? The town master looking for someone to run them off.
I think that would be good.
yeah, that would be good. And then that would make us on the way probably. It's east, right? East. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
So you guys gonna check out Wyvern Tor, is what I heard? Or sorry, what was it? What were you? Were you?
We're gonna check out the Tribord Trail, the caravans that are getting ambushed.
Where did you get that quest from? Just so I can take a look.
Esper wagon.
Lennar, a human miner.
Yeah.
Oh, that was in the
I think it was in the main tavern.
the tavern, Stonehill Inn.
It was like a bunch of little quests added.
Carbon post notices on a board bed beside the door of the town master's hall. Looking for someone to head east on the Tribord Trail where marauders attacked several caravans in Wyvern Tor.
Yeah, so that's what it is. That's the actual quest. That was just a rumor of like pointing towards the other area. So that is the Town Master's Hall one, which he is offering you 100 gold to drive the marauders away and any goblin companions. Where either you consist at least of an ogre and some bugbears, but you guys are master bugbear slayers now. So you're going east along the Tribord Trail, is that what I understand?
Yes.
Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Okay, so Each hex is how far along then? I don't remember the scale of this place. One hex equals 5 miles. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's be a couple of days travel. And when you do, and this actually has wandering encounters for this type of thing. So let's see. Um, I have a day roll and a night roll. So during the day, I need to roll a die. I'm rolling from as Kendra because I need to roll from somewhere. 7, none during the day. Uh-oh, a night encounter. Sounds exciting.
Ooh.
So my night encounter, I actually have a different set for night encounters. 1. Oh, everyone's favorite monster. I will roll a d4.
It's Trask.
It's a Tarask. It's a Tarask. Any note on that? Nope. So let me find a basic map. We're going to do a grass field, which I will switch to the grass field. I will put your guys' tokens on here. Bink, 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 bink. Go ahead and do a little campground kind of thing.
I'd say we were on the western side of the map because you're headed east.
Sure. But this is a nighttime encounter. This is you got to set your camp up.
Oh, okay. What about like that? Bam, we're around the fire.
Sure.
Oh my god.
I know everyone hates these things. Big, giant, icky mosquitoes are coming because this is Winnipeg apparently. Actually, that's not enough encounter. I'm not going to give you 3. That's lame. Let's. That's not enough in my opinion. Let's make this challenging.
Yes.
Oh, come on. There we go. That's better. So let me save this encounter and run it and go ahead and roll initiative. All right, Manny's first.
You know it's coming. End of
Shatter.
encounter. Yep. So 5, 10, 15, 20 can get hit. Right? Because 10-foot radius.
4 of them. You got to hit 4 of them. Yep.
Yes, I'll hit the closest 4. They can all make con saves.
Just roll damage. All right, because half of 15 is 7. So
And I say, that was fun. Your turn.
okay, let me just kill 4 of them here. Brez.
I'm just going to shoot with my crossbow.
Oh, your new fancy crossbow.
Yeah.
A 25 is a hit. 9
points of
damage and another Sturge dies.
That ends my turn.
Dutch. They left one for you.
1, 2. So these are all 5. So I'm like.
Yeah, they're 5-foot squares.
So I'm 50 feet away from it. All right. Let's see. What can I do?
You can, if you're going to do melee, you can
Okay.
do a bonus action. Your dash, I believe, is what I think you. hide, disengage, and dash, right?
Yeah, I have dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide.
No, I meant your bonus action, your
Oh,
whatever it's
my
called for
bonus
rogue.
action is
Your I can't remember what it's called now.
I look at it, it just says
Cunning action.
Cunning action.
Your cunning action, you can dash,
cunning.
disengage, or
Okay.
hide. So you could
Okay.
actually dash as a bonus action to get up there, man, if you want to do melee. Otherwise, just
Yep.
as long as you're within
I
range.
You
am
can throw her
gonna.
psychic dagger.
Well, I have this psychic blade now that's 60-foot range.
There we go. So you can do that.
I'm gonna do that. Attack, a dex, or strength. It doesn't matter.
Yes. It does. Oh, you have both strength and dex. Look at you.
Yep, I know both. So
15 is a hit. Yeah, you killed the sturges before. The mosquitoes started coming, and you guys went, heck no, mosquitoes.
Get away from us.
And no problem at all. You guys got rid of him. Well, that was fun. I will.
Then we take a long rest, and I get myself up.
That's right. You get a long rest.
Oh, we do
get
good because
your-
I had to use my. I only get 4 psionic actions a day.
You can throw that thing an unlimited amount of times, I think, though, right?
Really?
I believe so.
You have
That's what
4
all the other
psionic energy
psychic daggers have been
the
doing.
various sonic powers you have. It says I only have 4 psionic energy dice that they have fuel various
That's-
psionic powers.
It's
4.
for other things. You can use it to transport or
Oh,
teleport.
the knack in that. Okay.
You can add on your ability scores. If you do any of your abilities, you can actually roll 1 psychic dice, add it
Okay.
to your score.
Okay.
It helps in
Yeah.
those. It doesn't for saving. You can't use it for saving throws, but
No.
if you do anything with
Any
like
ability check, right?
acrobatics, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's it. Yep. So I'm good. Cool.
Okay, so the next day you guys are traveling along. And who has the highest perception? I don't remember anymore. Let me. The passive
Probably
perception.
Dan.
Passive
I'm up to
perception,
14 now.
Manny's got 14, Count 13, Brez. So Manny has the highest passive perception. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so each of you, when looking for the camp, you will need to either make a survival or perception check. Okay, that's good enough. Let me take you to the Wyvern Tor map. Let me erase some of this. Do. Okay, that's probably good. And then I will add your guys' tokens on here for a moment. And then I will add another token. Okay, so I think he's up here. I'll read what you see. How about that? The faint smell of smoke hangs in the air as you ascend a rugged ridge on the lower slopes of the hill. 50 yards away, a cave mouth opens at the bottom of a ravine, hunkered down by a boulder 20 yards outside the cave. So that would be about there. You guys are coming out from down here. Hunkered down by a boulder 20 yards outside the cave, evidently keeping watch, is a single bugbear. Make a group stealth check. So you guys are going at an 18. The bugbear has not noticed you.
Do you think we could jump in quick enough that we kill him? The bugbears are kind of tough. Another option is if you don't want him to alert the whole place, I can throw a silence on him, but that's like a big expenditure on my part.
Oh, it's Hutch can get in, sneak his way up one of these ridges, like right up in here. That I can't ping it.
Move your character.
Just move your character and spin around.
Yeah, if you got up into here or up into here, and so I wouldn't kill him right away, we'd have to make a planned attack to I'll hit him at once, sneak up on there, and then just I'll shoot him at once. Like a surprise attack, he might not get the alarm off.
It's a pretty good idea. Yeah, if we sneak up, maybe up on the ridge over here.
Yeah, up on the ridge, and we can, like you said, just all launch a strike distance, strike at once.
It's daytime, right? Not nighttime?
It is late afternoon.
Okay. So.
I like that idea. Attack from the bushes up north here.
Yeah.
And we can climb and fly up there, right? Because we got monkey and bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think just
moose and squirrel.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Yeah.
And for the rogue, since you're attacking from hidden, essentially, you get your sneak attack if you hit.
Yeah.
Okay,
2,
so
5, 6, 7.
What I'll do then is go ahead and roll initiative, but it is surprise, so it doesn't get reactions until its first turn, but it doesn't get to act on its first turn. That's what surprise means. So go ahead and roll for initiative. How come it didn't roll Kendra's initiative properly? Oh, because I didn't finish rolling it. Oh, that's so dumb. All right, so well, the bugbear went first, so he actually has reactions, but his surprise round is over. Go ahead, Dutch.
Okay.
You get advantage on the attack, I believe, don't you? Because it's hidden, or I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, you should have advantage on the attack. If you right-click the attack, and you can choose advantage, and then roll. Do you need a hand? Is my mic on? Can anyone else hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I can.
Alex, can you hear me?
You hear me? Can you hear me? Sorry.
Now we can.
Yeah, sorry, I bumped a button. So right click.
Right-click advantage. 19 is a hit.
Okay. And that was my rapier and
your rapier. How are you attacking with your rapier from where you are? Impossible.
Gotta be a ranged weapon.
I gotta be ranged. All right, sorry. Or
your psychic or your psychic attacks or something.
Yeah.
So
14.
Psychic, 14 is a.
And that does roll. Yeah. So yep, that's it.
14's a miss. Yep.
Well, that was his damage roll.
So that was my damage. That's 14's damage.
Okay. You need to roll to hit with it though. I'm not going to take the rapier hit because it wasn't a rapier.
All right.
It wasn't a rapier.
Okay.
And you do it at advantage.
With advantage, yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
Did you really roll a 5?
I
with
rolled
advantage?
2 1s.
Two
Yeah,
ones.
2 1s. Yeah.
That's
You
amazing.
you do have inspiration.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You gain
Yeah.
use your inspiration and roll again.
Okay. All right. That's not much better.
No. Okay, that's a miss.
Yeah.
You still have a bonus action attack, I believe, with those, do you not?
I do, which
Okay.
is I can do the same thing.
Correct.
Now, my bonus action, do I get a roll advantage for those as well?
Yes.
Okay.
For this one round, yes.
For just this one round because we're surprising them.
Yep. It's not the surprise that's giving you an advantage, it's the hidden that's giving you an advantage.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
just not meant to be.
Okay.
It's just not meant to be. You've
Yeah.
rolled 6d20 and you haven't hit with any of them.
No.
It was just
But
not
those
meant
are
to
just the
be.
bad ones I got out of the way. Now I'm
That's
going to roll
right.
all good ones. Yeah.
That's right. Manny,
I also have advantage, right?
you're hidden, yep.
Cool. Yeah, crossbow. Let's see how this goes. Not bad.
22 is a hit. 8 damage. Okay.
And then I will bonus action inspire Brez and say, "Look, we got cool new crossbows. Shoot it well."
Brez.
Alright. Light crossbow. That would be
24 is
a
a hit.
24 to hit.
8
Points of
damage. All right. It's bleeding.
And I believe that's all I can do.
All right. Cauldra. She's going to take advantage of this hidden and attack with a witch bolt. Actually, she can't. 10, 20. She's too far away. She comes out of hiding to do the witch bolt.
No, she would totally magic missile.
Okay. Sure. Magic missile.
Was that too meta? My bad.
15 damage, which kills the bugbear.
Woohoo.
Nice.
All right. Maybe we can stay up here and go scope the place out from this other side of the ridge.
Caldra casts a spell on Dutch. It is the invisibility spell.
Nice.
So you have a minute, only a minute, to go scope it out.
Okay, scope out this area right here.
She's pointing
Right.
towards the cave entrance.
Up
Cave
here.
entrance. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm
Zoom too
Can
far
I
in?
make it up there?
Sure.
It's pretty far. Okay.
The rest of
You
us
move 6
help.
squares. You can with your movement, you can move 18 squares per turn, and you could
Okay.
do 10 turns in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have a climb speed as well, so
Okay.
you're good.
Yep. So I'm gonna go here and look in.
Okay, so I will reveal all, and I'll show you what monsters are in there. Let's see, there is... Okay, so... Orc, and an ogre, and a...
Ooh.
Okay, so there's an ogre in there, an orc who seems to be the boss, and 4 of these bugbears.
Ooh. This might be very, very deadly.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna run back and tell these guys everything I see and where they're at in there. Okay.
I mean, if we play very well, we might be able to succeed. If things
Yeah.
start going badly, we'll definitely be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do? Risk it or run away?
Here, can we make a distraction that would maybe take some of them out of the way, like create a fire or something, or can they hear us? Like, I'm just seeing if we could create a distraction and get some of them out of the way, and then maybe attack the ones on the outside and they don't come in. I don't know.
We could try it.
Because if we
I
split
have,
them up somehow, we could probably
yeah,
help,
maybe.
right? Yeah.
I
Just
have
a
a thing
thought.
called prestidigitation, which allows me to make noises or like sparks or something. I could probably do that at the entrance of the cave. Maybe draw one or two of them out. Maybe the boss only send one of them to investigate for lucky.
You have a sleep spell?
Yes, but that would definitely only get like one or two of them if we're lucky. I like the idea of trying to draw one or two out at a time and then dealing with more if we kill them, as opposed to trying to deal with all of them at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to do it, I mean, this is a lot of HP. I'm assuming ogres and orcs have really good HP. I mean, the ogre's huge. It looks like.
Yeah, big things are scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it. We can always run away, right? If they start chasing us, we can just hightail it.
It wouldn't be the first time. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I can make the sparks and they won't know where it came from. And we can stay hidden back here, right? And then, take advantage of the hidden again and hopefully nuke one down like we just did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where were we thinking about starting it? Like over here-ish, or?
Yeah, I was gonna do it like basically it's like a 5 foot square thing I can do. I was gonna make sparks and a little noise. It's I can't do too much finesse with it. But yeah, like aim it like right here maybe, and hopefully just get a little bit of attention.
Okay.
And I think the second we do it, we should wait for them to get out.
Yeah.
And wait for an opportune time, and then I'll strike again at the same target.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Dan?
I'm good with that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Darren, I'd just make like a few little sparks and a little pop noise to go with it.
All right.
Right where I was showing. Right about here.
Yep.
Like 5 foot emanation.
Well, the orc seems to be the one in charge. He's like, check out that noise. Sorry,
Nice.
Warcraft. Yeah. He comes out.
Shoot the fuck.
Yeah.
Shoot him.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need you guys to now roll. Go ahead and roll initiative. I already have the encounter built. So, oh right, I need to roll hers too. Okay.
That is the third time I've rolled a 4 on initiative tonight.
Oh man.
Out of everybody, including all the monsters, I want to put all of them in there just in case, right? The person with the only 2-digit number is Dutch. Who goes first?
Wow. All right. I am gonna launch my psychic blade.
All right, you get advantage because you're hidden.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay, on a sneak attack.
Nice.
This should be interesting. I believe there's a crit choice with your damage. I think you might have to right click or the damage and go
Let me
Right
see.
click on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And power simmering equal. All right. Whenever you take attack, you manifest psychic blades. Magic. It deals psychic damage equal to 1d6 plus the ability modifier. You attack from the blade vanishes immediately after it misses and leaves no mark.
You should just be able to right click on the damage part and then an
just
option
right.
to be the critical. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it'll do it automatically for me. So. Okay.
Well, if you right click, there should be one of the pop-ups should say critical.
Normal or critical.
Unless your unless the psychic blade doesn't go into your attacks for some reason.
Does.
Okay.
All right.
Crit roll. Wow. Weak.
8, but there's
All
also
right.
your sneak attack, so you should do 66 for your sneak attack.
66.
That'd be awesome, but it should just
No.
be 4.
Oh, 46. Yeah, sorry. You're level 2, so it's 46 because it's normally 2d6
Level
with the
3.
crit.
Yeah.
Level
Yeah.
3.
So
Yes.
yeah. So
46.
46. Okay.
So 8 and 11 is 19 damage. Wow, he took a good shot. Rogues, they do the damage.
Yep.
And you still have a bonus action.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, I will do another psychic blade.
Okay, now here's I
Okay.
just give you your options. You can do
Okay.
another psychic blade, and you might be able to finish him off, and it might be a good
Okay.
idea. You could also use your bonus action to re-hide, so then you would get advantage, like you'd be hidden from him on the next round. But if you're trying to
Ooh.
wipe him out, then maybe you do want to. I was trying to give
Yeah.
you your
Then I'm going to
options.
do that. Yeah. Yep. No, if I can hide, yeah, I'm going to hide. Re-hide.
Re-hide. So do a stealth check for me.
Okay. Stealth.
All right, you remain hidden.
All right.
Breads.
Crossbow.
17 is a hit. Am I missing a
You
damage
there?
roll or? Hello.
It came up 7.
7. Okay. It is still up, but barely. Anything else?
All right. Nope. That'll end my turn.
Manny.
Crossbow time. Advantage, yeah.
Yep. 20 is a hit.
That'll do. And nice damage.
You know what? All you needed was 1.
Oh, and that's end my
All right.
turn.
Yeah, well, there's nothing left to do. The bugbear died. No one seemed to know
Oh,
that, he died. He checked out that noise.
I was waiting to see if any of the other bugbears on their turns were going to come out.
No, they didn't know.
Yeah.
we all remain hidden or
I want to do it again. See what
same
happens.
thing?
More
Okay.
fireworks.
All right. This time he's a little concerned, and he's going to take 2 out there.
Ooh.
So now I may have misled you, Alex, about the hidden giving you advantage. It is only advantage on your first attack.
Okay.
But if you guys want to go for it, then we'll start with Dutch again. I'll keep the same initiative.
I whisper, hit the one to the north for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Focus fire.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. So I'm gonna shoot it over here this time. So
You bet.
and I don't have an advantage, right?
You do.
Just normal.
No,
do.
I'm just saying
Okay.
when you're hidden, the
Oh.
first attack is the one that you get advantage because then you're no longer hidden. That's why I say with your
Okay.
bonus action you can re-hide and
Natural
be hidden for the next
20.
one. Oh my god. What the heck? Who brought this guy? Okay. Roll for
I told you I got all the bad rolls out the first time.
Yeah,
So.
that was awesome. It's evening out.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I meant to do right. My mouse just screwed up.
Okay.
Can I re-roll?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Re-roll. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Crit damage roll. Okay.
So
There it is.
12, and then you'll also need to do the 4d6.
D6. 4 of them. Ooh, those weren't very good. I got a 1 in that too. 11.
11. That's still a ton of damage.
Yeah, it is.
You didn't one-shot him, but he came pretty close.
All right. And then I can hide
can-
again or
You can
disengage.
you can either
It
hide,
wouldn't matter.
attempt to
Okay.
hide, or do a bonus action attack to try to finish him off. You wouldn't get advantage on your second attack.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. So yeah, I am going to do a bonus. I since there's 2 of them, I'm going to do a bonus action and do the psychic blade again.
All right.
So, all right, here is
That's a miss.
miss.
Gamble and lost.
Oh well. I did pretty good.
That was pretty good. You almost one-shot at a bugbear. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. So take my shot at the top bugbear.
Mm-hmm.
That would be an 18
That's
to hit.
a hit. 7 damage, and that wipes him out. Anything else?
All right. That'll end my turn. Nope.
Manny.
Take aim at the next one.
22 is a hit. Where are all these? Where are these coming from?
And 10 damage.
Jesus. Okay.
Fear the Bard. I'm going to actually inspire Caldra and give her some magical inspiration.
Magical inspiration. Sounds
As
good.
my bonus action. In a very quiet whisper. And then end my turn.
All right. Caldra goes next, and she will take that D6 because she is going to cast a magic missile to try to get rid of that bugbear. She's a cast magic missile as a second level spell. So 3, 6, 9, 12, and then an extra D6. 5, so 17 damage to the bugbear. Nope, wrong creature. You know how many hit points it has left?
I'm going to guess 1.
No, it had 17.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Just enough.
Okay. At this point, you're hearing some sounds coming in from there. The gig is up, so to speak.
Dang.
Good job, guys. Seriously. This bugbear comes down here. None of you are hidden, so he yells back at the orc and the ogre, and he is going to throw a javelin at Brez. And a 14 is a miss.
Yes.
Dutch.
All right. I am going to.
Can I give you some meta advice? If that's okay with DM?
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
You can bonus action hide and then throw.
Ooh.
Yeah, that gives you
Nice.
advantage.
Okay. I'll bonus action hide.
Okay, so do a stealth check.
Stealth check. Right.
You
Okay.
bet.
13.
13 is I don't think that's enough. Let me just double check. Bugbear's perception is usually pretty good. Where the heck is it? Sorry for the delay. That's a success.
Oh, nice. All right. And
so
then
now you can do your attack with advantage.
All right. Sonic Blades attack.
That's a miss.
Okay. That is my turn.
Was that with advantage or disadvantage?
That was with advantage.
Oh, okay.
What did I do first? I got a 3.
Oh, okay.
That was my other one. So yeah.
Oh well, but that's definitely that the using the bonus action to hide to give advantage to get sneak attack. That's a very
That's
good.
smart. I got to remember that. I'm putting the note
that's
down.
a good one.
Yeah.
Brez.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot with the crossbow.
Shoot with a crossbow.
Natural 20.
Oh my god. That's a hit. Also.
Nice.
Another crit.
Amazing.
We've had 3 so far, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a terrible crit damage. Was that crit damage? Dan, was that crit damage?
Yeah,
Okay. 6.
showing crit damage.
Yep. Oh well.
And then I'm gonna spend a key point to do 1d4 extra damage.
Okay.
Um, a ranged attack, I can do that.
An extra
One.
damage. Wouldn't it be crit? So
Yeah, it would be 2d4.
yeah, so go ahead and roll another d4 because you got a crit. All right, so
Add
it's just
2
not
more.
meant to be. It's just not.
At least it wasn't a 1.
I
Dan,
know.
last night I did a second level thunder wave with my artificer to roll 4d8. I did 5 damage.
No way.
Yes, I was
Oh,
very
man.
embarrassed with myself.
Oh, no.
All right, Manny.
Is this thing hurting or what?
Yeah, well, he's been wounded, but he's not even bleeding yet.
I'm going to strum my lute and whisper a discordant melody at the creature, and he's going to make a wisdom save against dissonant whispers.
Wisdom save 14.
I'm going to make sure
Cutting
if this works
words.
or not. Yes.
Then doesn't he fail because the DC is 13?
Yeah.
Oh, the DC is actually 14 or 13.
My DC is 13.
Oh, so there is a chance you might roll a 1. Go
Yep.
ahead with your D6. Don't roll a 1, you're fine.
How about you
4.
curse me?
I know, I was trying to. I was trying to. All right, that's a fail. That means he's going to take his damage and then run away.
Take that.
Take
That was really good damage
14
roll,
points
actually.
of damage. Jesus.
Oh,
Very
wow.
good damage
All
roll.
right, so he uses his reaction to run away. Let's see, 10, yeah.
Sorry, Caldra.
All
That ends my turn, though.
All right, so then this guy goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Wait, 10, 20, 30. He can see you guys, so he's going to use his aggression to use a bonus action to move closer. 5. That takes an extra 5 feet to go down. So 25, 30. He manages to get to there and still chuck a javelin at Brez and hits him for 5 points of damage. Oh, yeah.
Deflect missile.
Okay. I believe that's a certain roll. I can't remember what the roll is, but no, I don't quite think that's how it is. That's if you catch it, don't you? Then you can throw it. But isn't there a catching roll you have to make?
Oh,
Or
Yeah, he has to roll the d10 or whatever it is, plus his, I think, level.
1, 2.
yeah, you reduce the damage, and if you reduce it to okay,
Yeah.
so 8. So you did reduce it enough that you could throw it back at him, and then the 9 would miss, but you didn't take any damage from it. Or if you catch it, you throw it back and miss, but you didn't take any damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty awesome, though.
That is pretty awesome. Like, that rarely ever comes up. Ogres. 10, 20, 30. It gets down there, and it's going to throw a javelin at Dutch. 14 is a hit for Dutch. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm a 14. That's my armor class. AC.
You take 11 points of damage.
Okay, I'm gonna do my dodge
Uncanny
and do
dodge? No, you have a different dodge now, right?
doozy dodge. When you take damage, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage.
Okay.
1d6 plus 2.
Okay.
Okay. 6.
So only 5 damage gets through.
Okay.
And I hope everybody remembered to add their temporary hit points before. Use those up first.
No, I have. Okay, yep, I have. It should automatically take away the temp when you put them in there. All right, now it's Caldra's turn. She is going to cast a spell, a witch bolt, at the ogre. 13 actually hits the ogre. So it is going to do a damage. Roll a d12, and it did a damage.
So you
However,
did a
it's still
normal
there.
D12 damage.
Yes, exactly. It's a normal d12. So, but there's now a line as if from the Emperor to Luke Skywalker, from Caltra to Ogre, as it's maintained. As long as someone doesn't shut a door in front of her, she'll be good. Okay, the wounded bugbear comes back 10, 20, 30. Is quite upset, but there's an ogre in the way, so he is going to bonus action dash and to get up to there. Dutch.
All right. As far as priorities go, what is our priority? The orc?
I'd say the
Guessing.
bugbear that's significantly hurt, right? Isn't that the thing that's hurt the most right now?
Yeah, the bugbear is just blood just
Okay.
spewing
So,
behind him.
yep. 1, 2. I'm gonna flank him there, and then
If you do that, you would get an attack of opportunity from the orc as you move out of his threat range.
Oh, okay. So I'd have to go here.
Well, you were here, right? I would say go back
Yep.
to where you were for a second.
Okay. Right here.
Instead of going to the orc, why don't you go like out and around?
Oh, okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3,
Ow.
4, 5. That is 25 feet. So I'm good.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. I'm going to I'm gonna hit him with a short sword.
Okay. 7 is a
And I
miss.
know. Yep. And as my bonus action, I am going to. I'm gonna try again with a short sword.
With your offhand short sword. Got it.
Yep. Offhand short sword.
14 is a miss.
Ugh. That's all I can do, really. So. Yep.
Brez.
All right. I'm going to drop my crossbow and move to here. And I have my quarterstaff. I will strike the orc.
Okay.
Actually, I should get rid of the bugbear. I'm going to hit the bugbear.
Okay.
That's a 21.
That's a hit.
Well, that would be 8 points of damage.
8 damage finishes off the bugbear. Man, you guys have a chance. Look at you.
Then I'm going to bonus action unarmed strike. Orc. 17.
17 is a hit. Seven damage.
And that's going to be 7 points of damage. So our understanding, that'll give me, if I'm attacked, agile parry.
Agile parry. Okay, is that a key you need to spend and you
Yeah.
get dodge, or what? Or do you get a bonus?
No,
Or...
actually, just it says if I make an unarmed strike as a part of an attack action on your turn and you are holding a Kensi weapon, which is my quarterstaff,
Mhm.
gain a +2 to my AC until the start of my next turn.
Okay, sweet.
Although, oh, make my AC 18.
Perfect.
And then that'll end my turn.
Manny.
I want to do this to the ogre, but I think it's going to fuck up the spell of my friend, so I don't want to do that.
Make the ogre run away so it breaks her spell again.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be pissed. It's
Uh,
like, I'm going to a different group. You guys suck.
so I'll just do it on the orc instead. And I'm going to upcast it to the second level. And cast my dissonant whispers on him.
Okay.
So you hear a bunch of like creepy whispers in his head.
Creepy whispers. He gets an 11.
That is a fail. Here's his 4d6. I did better damage with 3. But he takes 12 psychic damage.
12 psychic damage. Removes the orc.
Ooh. Wow. And then I will use one last magical inspiration for the wizard.
The wizard.
Enter.
End turn. All right. Ogre's turn. Ogre gets up on here. And he's going to attack Brez, because Brez was the one who felled his boss. Brez has a higher AC, and good thing. I missed. Caldra uses her action to just do more damage. That's all. She doesn't have to roll to hit. She doesn't have to do any of that. She just does more damage. So the D12 part is 9, and then she'll roll an extra D6 from the bard and get another 4. So she just does 13 damage to the ogre with no save, no to hit roll, just damage.
Yep, that's why I did that.
Dutch.
All right, he's right next to me. I am going to rapier him.
Okay.
18.
18's a hit.
All right.
20 damage, is that correct?
Yep.
20 damage.
Jesus.
Those were good rolls.
The ogre is bleeding.
Yeah.
He's bloody.
And then I'm going to disengage. How far away can I get from him when I disengage?
Your full move.
My full move. So I'm going to disengage.
Up to your full move. I mean, you don't have to
Okay.
move them all, but
10, 15, 20. I'm just going to go right here.
okay.
That's my turn.
Brez.
Quarterstaff. Be 21 to hit.
That's a hit. 6 damage.
6 points.
Okay.
Yep. This action, unarmed strike. 16.
That's a hit. 4 damage.
That's an additional 4 points.
Okay.
And my AC is raised again.
And you raise your AC. Look at you there, Jackie Chan. Manny.
Hey, Dum Dum, your friends are all dead. You're next. And viciously mock.
You're next. Okay. 11.
Yep, that's a fail. I'm not going to do a ton of damage. Don't care. Mostly care for 1. I do 1 damage.
You do a damage, but he
And he has
gets
disadvantage on his attack roll.
disadvantage
That's
on
what
his
we care
next
about.
attack, and the owl monk has a higher AC.
So, and that ends my turn.
That ends your turn. The ogre is going to attack with his great axe with a disadvantage. I rolled a 19 and 11. The 11 turns into a 16. So with your disadvantage and the combination of his unarmed strike giving him a +2 AC is what saved his hide.
Nice.
Cauldra just
That was good.
does more damage. 8 damage to the ogre. All right, Dutch.
Okay. So I'm 5, 10, 15. 20. All right, I'm gonna go here for 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my rapier as usual. 19. So
I
I'm
see
23.
23 is a hit.
Yep. All right. And
10 damage. See, that's
10.
better. 10,
Yep.
not 20. 10. Still nothing.
And that kills him. Good. All right. And yeah,
You
pull my
guys,
rapier
yeah.
out of him, just dripping with blood.
That
Yeah.
was a
Well, like I
pretty
said,
rough
easy,
fight.
easy peasy, Brad. Just like I
Easy
said, the
peasy,
whole
no
time.
problem.
Those rolls, wow.
Yeah, you guys, that was pretty good. I mean, it was a good
Did
plan.
anyone miss?
Yeah,
I think we had some.
there was probably a
Not
miss
many
in there
though.
somewhere.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, the plan was good, and the dice rolls were amazing.
Mhm.
Okay, so in the places there is some loots that I will copy paste into the chat. And then you've also done the quest, so but you'll have to go back to collect your reward.
collect.
But you might not go back because you're already out there towards another place that you want to go. I am going to end it here tonight. Thank you very much, Alex, for joining us.
Appreciate it. Thank you for the help.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I hope you're having fun because
Oh yeah.
you did extremely well during your first one here. All the weapon changing is kind of outside the rules. I've been kind of let that slide.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to get lost in the mechanics of dropping this weapon, moving this weapon around and stuff like that. But normally you can only switch one weapon per attack. But I didn't want to nitpick you on your first thing. Just let you
Okay.
know that.
Well, I'll remember that for next time.
So
then.
swapping
Yeah.
a bunch of
Yeah.
weapons around all the time is actually
Yeah.
not within the rules.
Okay.
But yeah, that you did great. And
Okay.
I can't wait to next week, and hopefully Coral will be back. I believe, Eric, you're not, correct?
Yeah, I'll be. It's the grand opening of our new store in Manhattan, so I'll be very busy for
Yeah.
next weekend.
Do you mind if I use your character?
Not at all. Go for it.
Okay. Unless we get a new player, because there's 2 spots open. So if we get another player, then I may not. But I would like to have a minimum of 4 players, so it makes the balancing a lot easier, as you guys can see. You guys work off of each other, so there's a lot of those hits and misses and stuff are because of you guys is working together. So excellent job tonight, guys. And we will see you guys next week.